All right, T, you ready, bro?
All right, so welcome to another episode of the Monday Report. I'm T, what I'm saying? Got Phil here with us. What I'm saying? What's up, Phil?
What it is,
Yeah,
T.
yeah. Yeah, what's good, Kane?
Hey man, we all alive and breathing, man. That's good. Ain't too much better than that.
Yes, sir. Yo, Cloud.
Y'all,
Yo, what's good?
what up, though, man? Thanks for having me.
I'm fucking with the setup, bro. I can't lie, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Got me feeling like I'm not as professional.
Yeah, got the mic and everything. Yeah, so go ahead and share what I got for this week. All right, so this week, we're going to talk a little bit business. We're going to talk a little bit finance. So we got the top 10 businesses in Alabama, United States, Africa, and the world. And then after that, just going to chime in on what y'all think is the fastest way to get wealthy. And then we got some college football. Got Sherrone Moore, who's out as Michigan's head coach. Whole bunch of stuff going on there. NBA Cup, that's going on right now. We'll talk about the teams in it. And then locally, Tuscaloosa just added some new basketball courts and pickleball courts, and we'll talk about where. And then we'll wrap up with the editorials. So there's anything y'all got, anything we want to finish with, talk about it there. So that's what we got. So we'll go ahead and start with the business side of things. So top 10 businesses in Alabama. So I was only able to find like revenue for like three businesses, the three top businesses in Alabama. So you got number one with Regions. They made over $400 billion from 2024 to 2025. Then you got Vulcan Materials. They're in construction. They made just over 7 billion. Then you got Encompass Health. They made over 5 billion. They're in healthcare. And then just so we got 10 different businesses, I threw in the top seven businesses in terms of like who they employed. So you got Encompass Health that sits at the top. They employ more than 10,000 employees. Then you got UAB and Regions, who also employ more than 10,000 employees. Vulcan Materials employs between 5 and 10,000. Mobile County Public Schools, they also employ between 5 and 10,000. Then you got Alabama Power and Motion Industries, who I think Motion Industries does like distribution or something like that. And so that rounds out like the top seven in terms of people employed. So that's crazy. So from what I see here, it seems like it's a lot of finance, a lot of healthcare, a lot of construction, some education, and I don't know if that kind of matches up with what I see because just driving around Alabama, you see like a whole bunch of like construction, you see like a whole bunch of like just businesses like restaurants and things like that. So I don't know. It's just kind of interesting just to see how those numbers match up. So, what y'all think, man?
The biggest thing for me is the disparity between Regions revenue and like Vulcan Materials.
Yeah,
Like it's almost like it's definitely almost a $400 billion difference. You dig
yeah,
what I'm saying? It's like what else can Alabama produce to even like close that gap? You know what I mean? Like we don't really have like the natural resources that other states may have, like a Texas or so.
yeah,
But could it be business practices? Like could it be things like just simply as small as like policies that could like, create such a disparity? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, is it easier to run a finance corporation in the state of Alabama rather than like a construction organization? Like, because
yeah,
I think that plays into like the just overall development of a state just in general, like its economy. I think that's one of like the strongest pillars. And to think, you know what I mean, like because regions don't have like the most employees, right? Like in the
uh,
state.
it was,
Like it's UAB or UA or fucking Mercedes or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So like that money
regions,
is not even really trickling down to the people of the state to like boost its economy in that way. Like it's pretty much like 400 bill just like walking out the door. You know what I'm saying? Going to shareholders who might be somewhere else in the country or somewhere else in the world. Even you know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro.
yeah, it seemed like a lot of money, man. For real. What you think, Cloud?
Well, just to piggyback off of what Phil was saying, you know, um, the fact of the matter is that I mean, we can just. I'm not even going to call it a fact of the matter, but I wouldn't say Alabama's top producer in terms of to the workforce is bankers or bank tellers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And just to see that regions and regions is on top of that list instead of something like ST Bond, you know, the asphalt company who's in town or something like that. Just
yeah,
volumes, but because we've all been touched by the higher educational field in some form or fashion, we know how important banking is in the collegiate field, and the refund checks, and you know even people getting money from the government or what. So it's totally expedites the process when you have a brick and mortar, when you're brick and mortar banking. And I can see how regions can be atop of that list in these times, though, from that angle, though.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
but let's see what Kane has to say on that matter.
What you think, Ken?
What's the question?
Well, just weighing in on top 10 businesses in Alabama, just, I guess, what you think about just what you've seen or just what the data says about just, business in Alabama and, you know, where all the money and resources going.
Man, Tuscaloosa ain't the whole Alabama, but where the jobs at, man? We got all you talking about businesses, man. You talking about like I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Like you feel me? Because I all I know is for as long as I can remember, the best jobs, if you live in Tuscaloosa, the best jobs is not even in Tuscaloosa. You got a few good places to work in Tuscaloosa, BF Goodrich, Pfeiffer Wire, the bread plant. Like you got a couple different places where it's good to work that's in the city, but most of the stuff is on the outskirts. Most of this stuff is in Vance, Alabama, Colon, Alabama, where you got to drive 25 minutes up the road on the interstate.
Yeah,
I
So,
think
you know what I'm saying? As far as businesses, I
it's
don't really
still
know what you asked me. Like, do I agree with the list? Did I think somebody was higher or lower? I don't really
nah,
know. You know what I'm saying?
that's perfect.
Because
So what?
for real, I be seeing, and as far as
if you could work
Tuscaloosa,
for You could work for Vulcan Materials.
Where is that at?
Yeah, it's just your take on the top 10 list where the businesses are. You didn't answer it right or wrong, bro. You understand?
Well, I mean, I can say this. Why is Regions based out of Alabama or something?
Yeah,
Why is
Regions is
Regions on the list?
headquartered in Birmingham,
Yeah.
Mm,
Is
but
that
they
for,
got
is that for
like
their whole business?
they're the largest deposit
I think
holders in
so.
Alabama and Tennessee.
okay, so how much money out of that 400 billion is the state of Alabama getting?
I guess whatever their tax,
Right.
but
Whatever they got to pay
I
for the
don't
price
like
of
that. I
doing
don't
business.
like that answer though, because they say the rich people don't pay no taxes.
yeah,
No, it
So
costs them two.
am I contributing more to the state of Alabama than Regions?
So
Hey,
in
but
20
maybe.
so in 2023, they had an operating income of 2.6 billion, and they have 152 billion in total assets with 20,000 employees as of 2023.
hey, prior to the podcast, who knew that Regions was an in-state company though?
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't.
I
Me
think
I
I
didn't.
think I did
I didn't know that.
just
neither.
because I see all their mail
Did not
coming from
know it was
Birmingham.
headquartered in Birmingham. Nah, I thought it was headquartered somewhere else.
Not gonna lie, I always wonder what's up with that Regions building that's like around the corner from like the post office. It's like
Yeah,
between the post office and
the white one. Yeah,
the
yeah,
municipal court.
yeah, yeah.
Cause I'm like, that can't be a bank. I don't never see it on Google or nothing, but it say Regions.
Nah, it's definitely a bank, bro.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely a
You
bank.
might be talking about
I think
another.
the biggest thing though, I think the biggest thing though is that there's a lack of diversity in the different businesses that do operate in Alabama.
Yeah,
And that their market cap is so small. Granted that this state has not necessarily an abundance of resources, but is it could be performing a little bit better. I think that's partly due to the education though. Like it's a lot of brain drain that goes on in Alabama. And so like it's not and I think that's like directly correlated to the way that we do our taxes, the way that we do our business in Alabama in particular. I think if we like ease up on the taxations of the citizens, more people will have money to spend, and then that'll lead to like more companies wanting to operate within Alabama. But the lack of manufacturing, and the lack of like specialized training in the various STEM research, like you know what I'm saying, like we don't really
yeah,
have like a lot of builders, a lot of like workers, like specialized work. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I think that holds the state back just in general overall, like the lack of specialized education in particular
yeah.
is
Like,
Hey,
yeah,
that's that's so real though, because I don't know if like trades is included in it or not,
yeah,
yeah.
but last year I was looking around to try to get into trades, and it's at least in Tuscaloosa, there's no programs that teach people any trades if you older than 25. If you younger than 25, they got programs for you to get in trades and you know what I'm saying, help you along. But if you older than 25, there's
I'm,
nothing. I found one
I'm out here.
program and they were hosting classes like out in Anniston.
Yeah, I'm out here
damn,
in
So
Texas.
that's like an hour or two drive from
yeah,
Right,
Tuscaloosa.
right. I'm out here in Texas, bro. Like I got on in the like industry, the ICT industry, information and communication technology, just pretty much like internet infrastructure. You know what I mean? Like was
yeah,
able to get into that with a temp agency. You dig what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you're looking for work, bro. Like all you need to become an electrician is like or at least an apprentice is like a fucking, it's just like this license or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Then, of course you got to go through the training that's required, but some companies will put you through that training. And I think that just simply comes from like, do businesses get rewarded for doing that particular type of practice in the state of Alabama? I'm not sure about that. You dig what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like what incentives do companies have to like invest in the population in Alabama? Um, I think just overall, like that's kind of like what hinders the state. Um, and especially with the growing population of the United States, just in general, bro, like people are gonna flood into Alabama,
Yeah.
um, and we should probably take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Um,
Hold on,
I
say that
mean,
part one more time.
it's gonna be a greater population just in the United States of America in general. Everybody can't live in big cities or in the best like economical states or whatever, right? So they're gonna move to Alabama. Like it's just there's not gonna be many places for people to go. So like as the population grows, like how do you incentivize those people to stay in the state? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like
Yeah.
myself, right? Like
Yeah.
I went to the state of Texas to seek better opportunities. Like how can those opportunities that I went to go seek in Texas be replicated in the state of Alabama? We still in the union. You dig what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like we don't got the same like natural resources such as oil and those things, but what we do have in spades, which is gonna be important, is fucking trees, bro. You
A
know what
lot
I'm
of trees.
saying? We got
Am I,
plenty of trees. We're gonna be able to create carbon credits, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta be able to position ourselves to be able to catch up, you know, economically with the rest of the world. Whether we are creating like the next gens of, cybersecurity professionals, or we going into like we just pushing everybody to be vocational skills, like you at the
Yeah.
bottom, bro. All you got to do is go up. You know what I'm saying? Like getting worse would just be a travesty.
For real.
what's the name? Can I say something? Am I wrong for feeling like Alabama is like the Brooklyn Nets?
Who would be the next?
Shit, probably Atlanta.
Georgia. Yeah.
Right.
I mean Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but look though, the reason I say that is because it's almost like Alabama is cool. Like it's like the Nets, they cool with not really pursuing a championship. They cool with just being in New York and tanking every year. Like I feel like as Alabama, like we lit. Like when you think of the United States, Alabama is probably a top 10 state you think of. You feel me? But it's almost like we cool with it's almost like we cool with just being Alabama. Like we got Auburn, we got Roll Tide, my nigga. What else do we need? As long as we can keep selling people on retiring here and make a lot of money off the college and like the college kids, the college atmosphere, people wanting to go to games, like us charging, being able to charge more in hotels because we got games here. If they cool with just doing all that and putting nothing but chicken finger restaurants everywhere and a whole bunch of hotels, and they'll make more like they good with just like that, then what incentive do they have for us to like you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong for making that
Yeah.
comparison?
No, that seemed accurate.
I think those that are in charge of the state like make a killing off of the state being in this position that it's in. Like I like that's
Yeah.
just my honest opinion, bro. Like I think that's the reason why things haven't changed. Um, the
Yeah.
people who the people who benefit from the state being behind like it is are still benefiting from it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, and if like a great man I heard say once before, if the corruption is working in my favor, then I'm in favor of the corruption.
Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm
Y'all
saying?
crazy, y'all wild, bro.
You know what I'm
Hold on,
saying? You dig what I'm
hold on.
saying?
I
You
did
dig
what
what
you're
I'm saying?
saying. I'm
You
not
dig what
even
I'm saying?
like, listen, I'm not even
I would
against it.
like Cloudy
Hold
to
on,
respond.
hold on. I'm not even against that, bro. But I remember we was talking about this make this MAGA shit, make America great again. And there was this one clip of this skinny nigga who was wearing a hat. He died. He was like in an office somewhere. He was like, if that's racism, I need that. I need that. I need more of that. If that's racism, I need that. I need more of that. And people tore him down. And I didn't know if it was because of what he was saying or just because he was wearing a hat. But that's basically what you're saying. If that's corruption, I need more of it.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
yeah.
bro. Like, like I'm not gonna be the hypocrite, bro, and be like, "Hey, dog, it's a lot of corruption going on, and I don't want that to happen." Nah, bro. If that shit worked for me, bro, like, keep it going. I need more of that.
Hey, that's 100, Phil. I ain't gonna hold
You
you.
feel what I'm
That
saying, bro?
100.
Like, shit. If I had the system rigged in my favor, yeah, then why would I want to change the system? Are you serious?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie though. Man, never mind, Tom. You know what I'm saying? It sound like you were finna change. You know what I'm saying? Move on to the next topic.
Shit, Cloud, you got anything?
Nah, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
All right, so we good on
Uh,
that?
hold on, wait. Since
Yeah, man.
since one of
Alabama
All right.
need to do better as far as its educational system, man. We need to put
Yep,
more effort and time into our young people, bro, so that
yep,
they can become something that can benefit the state. But that's all I gotta say about
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was finna say, oh, I think everybody 50, maybe 55 and older need to be replaced in the House of Senates, the governors, all that shit. Y'all ain't gonna be here too much longer. Y'all fucking shit up for us, and y'all not even gonna be here to suffer the consequences of y'all decisions with us. I don't like that. You old as fuck. Hop out the seat.
that.
Yeah, pass the sticks.
Hey,
Pass it. You feel me?
Yeah,
let me add this, bro. You know, I will give Alabama its credit just in terms of the business sphere. Um, we don't rank in the top, the bottom 10. These are the bottom 10 in terms of state, in terms of the 50 states. You got Arkansas, Nevada, Maine, New Mexico, Mississippi, Louisiana, Rhode Island, Montana, Hawaii, and Alaska. Now, can anybody guess where Alabama ranks? This is America's top states for business, 2025.
Out
In
of
the
like
mid
50,
20s somewhere.
Out of 50, where do you think Alabama ranks?
Mid 20s.
Then I'll
Like
continue. Where
like
do you,
like like halfway in the pack.
all right, Kane, where do you think?
I think top 10 on the cool.
Where do you think, T?
I was thinking somewhere up there, like top 10, top 5.
See now, Kane, you saying
Yeah.
top 10, considering what your previous takes, it's hard to think you would think top 10. Wouldn't you think bottom 10, considering
No, I don't. I don't. I mean,
you see what I'm
I
saying?
don't think top 10. We don't have no national, like we don't have no professional sports teams. It's a lot of stuff we don't have going on.
Let
But
me give you
the
the
fact
top
that you
10.
asked the question made me feel like it
Yeah,
was
I
a
was
Yeah,
just
trick
I was
question.
just
same, same,
playing on you,
same.
like playing on your psyche. But here's the top 10. You got North Carolina, Texas, Florida, Virginia, Ohio, Michigan, Georgia, Tennessee, Indiana, and Minnesota. That's the top 10.
Makes
Damn.
sense. Makes sense.
So the top state for business is North Carolina, and I could see that with the
I can
triangle.
definitely see that.
You have, and see, this is the thing. This is what I was gonna get at. One thing, that we mention is the retention, right? The
Right.
retention. You have people like Phil who go out. to other states for opportunity. I mean, we've all thought about that, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and you know, Alabama's just now starting to tap into that. You know, starting to have a lot of business educational partnerships where you know you used to just see that with Mercedes Benz or BF Goodrich, as you stated, or the bakery or Nucor Steel, and maybe a few construction jobs with Shelton, you know, and maybe there were some nursing partnerships with Stillman back in the day. But you know, with Stillman's enrollment decline, and also the you know the boom in online education, because I'm getting online certs and degrees as we speak too in IT, and
Yeah.
you know it's just that type of thing, because we're in an age now where people want job security, and Kane mentioned the trades, but you know a lot of people might not have the flexibility to go and get a trade at Shelton or whatnot, and Shelton might not offer the trade that a lot of other cities might offer. And then what if you're above 25 and not might and you might not have the financial backing to go, you know, get your education or get your trade, and you really need to, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
Yeah.
other states have those programs, but Alabama actually does, but they might not have that for the trades you need. You see what I'm saying? And so I get what you're saying, but a lot of those programs are building. You know, Alabama is growing. I will give Alabama credit, because just 5 years ago we were 10 spots down. You understand?
Yeah.
So I will give Alabama credit. You know what I'm saying? For that. Now,
Yeah.
Alabama does rank 19 out of all 50. Just
Right.
Mm. Mm.
19. Sounds
and
about right.
that's pretty good, because when I last checked this list, we were in the 30s. You feel me? And that's pretty good compared to neighboring states like Louisiana and Mississippi, who rank in the bottom 10. You understand?
I'd
And
Crazy.
imagine,
when
I'd
you
imagine the like Huntsville has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Huntsville,
I
Birmingham,
was just
and
gonna.
Mobile, because
I,
you have to think about. Oh, go ahead, Ken.
no. I was just gonna say that that was kind of like one of the factors that lead me towards saying top 10, because Huntsville is the
Yeah.
highest paying city in Alabama.
It
So they
is.
got like a lot of businesses, an airport, different types of things that you feel me
One one
keep it
thing that
circulating.
helps us out is our health care, the business, the healthcare, the business of healthcare, because a lot of our hospitals rank in the nation's best healthcare facilities, and you
That don't I don't believe that. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't believe that, but that's
Somebody,
like it's got to be
somebody
a
that
lot of
somebody
very
that went through
excellent,
cancer at
flawless
UAB, bro.
hospitals in Alabama. Because if DCH is in Alabama, that's got to be a major deduction.
let me
No, no, listen, bro.
let
As
me
somebody that went through cancer at UAB, bro, like yeah, bro. I won't like if something flared up or anything, bro, I'll instantly move back home, bro, just so that they
yeah
can real, real
yeah
talk.
UAB is the truth for real. But
Absolutely.
Huntsville and South Alabama as well do
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, we in the theater.
Yeah. So we good?
Yeah.
Good, G.
All right. So we're going to move on to top 10 businesses in the United States. All right. Can y'all see it?
Yeah, we can see it now.
All right. So top 10 businesses in the United States. So you got Walmart at number one. Uh, it looks like they have over $600 billion in revenue. Amazon at number two with over 600 billion as well. Then you got United Health Group third, and Apple at fourth with just under 400 billion. Then you got CVS Health at 5, Berkshire Hathaway at 6, Alphabet, Google's parent company at 7. They're tied with ExxonMobil. Then you got McKesson and Cencora, who I think they're both in distribution or something like that, and they round out the top 10. So these are the top 10 businesses in terms of revenue. Um, no surprises with Walmart and Amazon. That's what stands out to me, man. And Google, and Google. You gotta have Walmart, Amazon, and Google in there, and Apple. Out there.
We're seeing some OGs in there like ExxonMobil still holding it down. Over 100 years of holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Berkshire Hathaway, of course. Um,
Is it like a lawyer?
nah,
Nah, that's Warren Buffett.
yeah, it's Warren Buffett joint. CVS surprises me. Not gonna cap,
Yeah.
but it's in the healthcare industry. Man, I'm thinking market cap, you know what I'm saying, as far as like largest corporations. So it would
Yeah.
surprise me when I didn't see the video on there.
Yeah. For real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's is the AI boom like really as big as we say it is? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or is it like just one of those things that is overvalued in the market because a lot of people are saying it.
Oh, going in and out. So
I'm sorry, but the stocks are saying that they're overvalued. Like a lot of people are saying that.
yeah.
I don't know enough about it to be able to evaluate it,
Yeah.
but I think that overall that people are gonna start looking at AI different once they learn more about data centers and
Yeah.
like exactly what it is that they do to the environment and to the people that surround them.
So you're like against the data centers because of that, or
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd be a hypocrite if I said if I was, because
yeah.
it's providing me income right now.
Yeah.
But I will say that data centers do pose a threat against the individual American.
Yeah.
I will say that.
For like health reasons and
Health
yeah.
reasons, financial reasons, just like your existence as a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it takes away from humanity in a sense, bro. When
Yeah.
you don't have humans with the ability to critically think for themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where does that put society in general?
It takes a lot away from like individuals.
Absolutely.
Now I would have thought like an AI company would have been up there too, just with all the money that just now getting into it.
Absolutely. I see a lot of companies like positioning themselves to be able to fucking benefit off of what AI has already provided for them.
For real. They're talking about it being like revolutionary.
But I mean, is something revolutionary because it's forced, or is it revolutionary because it actually works?
Yeah.
Like nobody, like nobody really asks for this innovation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why what purpose overall does it serve humans to be able to use these technologies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it takes away from us ultimately.
Real. I don't got an answer.
What's the question?
I guess
How does AI overall add to the benefit of humanity.
Oh, that's great, man. Because I'm kind of specialized in that AI and cloud
All right.
engineering, man. But
Yeah.
you know, that's the way we're moving because it's actually becoming more um costly to sit there and manage your data because you know humans we compile so much data on a day-to-day basis, you understand,
Yeah.
and that's also where you come in handy. And instead of like outsourcing, instead of like you know with that being said, you know the need for people to outsource jobs and work is becoming more and more of a necessity because we're asked to, you know, in our day-to-day job requirements, we're asked to do more and more things. So that's the reason for AI. My bad, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was just on the slow mo, you dig? But yeah, bro, that's the reason for it. You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody, even you know, janitors, bro, are asked to do more and more job requirements. So as the workload increases, the need to outsource tasks rises as well, and that's the need for AI. And so those who can utilize it and incorporate it in their daily routines the best seem to be as we speak the ones who are you know, excelling. You know, you look at any facet of life, you know what I'm saying? If you just even want to look at content production, there are people who've already scheduled out content for the whole year just with AI. There's some people who just run AI content, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Faceless AI content. And they teach with it as well. You know, some people have incorporated it into all different types of our life,
Yeah.
and only getting better with it.
Yeah. So big. So it's like really big on efficiency.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
going back to these top 10 businesses, you know, uh, I'm seeing Walmart, and Amazon, and Apple.
Yeah.
Retail giants.
Those are the ones I know are home based for a fact. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I don't know if CVS is. I have to do a Google search. Exxon,
Yeah.
McKesson, St. Cora, you know, but it is good to see though that at least an American, you know, business leads, you know, top two spots
Yeah.
I
for
mean,
as much
I
as we
mean,
say about outside businesses, you know.
I think, I think that the two top businesses in America, being Walmart and Amazon, just shows us like exactly where our economy is based off of like consumers.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
we have to like going forward, we have to do things. We have to do more to protect the consumer, as they have clearly identified to us that that's what we are. Um, so as a consumer, we have to become smarter, especially with considering inflation with some of the things that we are purchasing. Just because companies are getting smarter, they are using technology to be able to incentivize you to pay for things to come up off their bread.
Yeah.
So as consumers, we just got to use our information as to the best of our ability, as a weapon, of course, as well. Um, So I think that just goes to show like where we are as an American society. But that's all I got to say about that.
Got anything, Ken?
Hell no, hell no.
So we good?
Hell yeah.
Well, let me just add this, just to add a different take, and it'll be quick. Walmart and Amazon, them being at the top, and a kind of like devil's advocate take to what Phil said is that them being at the top is actually good for us, especially like the stuff me and Kane be on, like you know
Yeah,
that you know what I'm saying? That
yeah,
it shows that like you can be a business, you can be self uh employed and still use Amazon or Walmart's platform to succeed. You feel me? Because their businesses are thriving. They still make a dollar, but you can sell on their platforms and make money as well. And a lot of people are doing that. You know,
mm,
Amazon and Walmart just don't sell their stuff; they'll sell your stuff as well. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's all I'll add on that and let you continue. My bad.
No, that's legit. All right, so if we're good on that, we'll move to top 10 businesses in Africa. All right, so top 10 businesses in Africa. So you got number one, Sonatrach. That's an Algerian company that's in oil and gas. It looks like they made over 70 billion. Then you got at number two, Escom. It's a South African company. They're into utilities. Then you got Sasol, also from South Africa. They're into energy and chemicals. Then you got Mountain Group, which is a South African company, telecommunications. Number five is ShopRite Holdings, also South Africa retail. Then you got Nigeria National Petroleum. They're from obviously Nigeria. Number seven is Steinhoff International, South Africa retailer. Then at eight, you got Anglo American Platinum. That's South Africa, and they're in the mining. Then number nine, you got Sindanye Gold. They're from South Africa. They're in the mining. And then you got Bidcorp, which is a South African company. They're into food services. So you got, a good mix of oil and gas, retail, mining, energy, chemicals, utilities, food services, all in the top 10 in Africa. And the mining and gold makes sense to me because it just seems like Africa's always had the resources and, you know, everybody was either there trading or, trying to extract it by force, all these minerals and natural resources. So it seems, to kind of make sense that a lot of these top businesses are in some sort of natural resource or some sort of like mining or something. What y'all think?
Mm.
Uh,
Think a lot of them companies need to pay. Never mind. That'd be for another episode.
Said they need to pay.
Talk about that later. My bad.
They need to pay.
Nah, I was about to have a take, man. It's just because I heard you say a lot of South African companies, man, and I know that a lot of those South African companies probably aren't even owned by, you know, um, South Africans. They're probably owned by Europeans. I'd
Yeah,
like to do a quick search right quick. I'll be right back.
yeah. Kind of interesting to see all these billion-dollar companies out there, though.
they're in one country though.
Said they're in one country.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that Africa has a lot more to offer. You know what I mean, as far as like economically.
Yeah.
But one thing that I've come to understand recently now is that the labor force is probably what's holding it, what's holding Africa back more than anything.
Yeah.
Just a this and this is based off what I understand just from research outside of the country. So I'm not basing this off of like my own personal experiences. This is based off of what people have said online, what I've come to conclusions upon, like just based off of what I've seen in general. But
Yeah.
it seems as though that there is a lack of confidence globally in the workforce in Africa,
Yeah.
as far as like specialized trades, as far as like since we were just getting there talking about AI companies, like companies that can make those, microchips.
Yeah.
Most of the raw materials or raw earth minerals that are used in these iPhones and these different smartphones or these different like technologies, they're found in Africa. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
mined in Africa, but they're not cultivated in this. You dig what I'm saying? Like they're not
Yeah.
refined or processed or manufactured there.
Yeah.
And that alone, like because they can't pull those minerals out the earth and refine them themselves, that wealth that they get from the natural resources that are available in Africa
Yeah.
is outsourced. And I think that's why there's such a large disparity
Yeah.
in like how a retail company like Amazon can make, you know, hundreds of times more dollars
Yeah.
than an oil company. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like oil is energy. Amazon is like commercial shit, and I mean they provide web service for like a great majority of the internet, but
Yeah.
outside of that, bro, like the natural resources that Africa has within itself should be able to leverage should be able to be leveraged within the global market to where they're gaining more capital, but
Yeah.
which is not the case.
Yeah. So, seems like a lot of reasons, but definitely that last step, not being able to refine just all these raw materials. I think that's been a long-standing theme for sure. Like you see it with like coffee or like um, cocoa and stuff like that, where they dig it up there in Africa and then they send it to Europe or America, and then they bring it back like in jars, like refined, and they're making more money off of it selling it than you know the people who went and like extracted it. So you definitely see that, and then you could imagine how that's like with oil. If you're not able to refine oil, on your own soil, you're not really making the kind of money you could be making.
Right. So it's like being a provider, don't know what to do with it, bro. It puts you at a disadvantage.
Oh, it's the mic. I think it's
So what I'm saying is, when you have something but you don't know what to do with it, it puts you at a disadvantage.
yeah, for real. What you think, Ken?
I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got too much of an opinion. From what I heard y'all saying, it sound like y'all, you know what I'm saying, hit the nail on the head, honestly.
Yeah, done with the
It's my
research
fault.
class.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, most of these companies are led by Africans, and that that kind of shocked me with the bulk of them being based in South Africa, and the history of apartheid there. But so yeah, and just to piggyback off of what Bill had stated, you know, South Africa compared to the rest of Africa is pretty developed um, because of their history, and they have a different workforce, because the average IQ is higher. They have um, because peace is at a different level in South Africa as compared to a place like Somalia or Liberia or Sierra Leone, then you can expect them to have uh, more specialized tradesmen and other you know things of that nature. But I think that's really what it is, though, and it affects business. That's the main thing. You, of course, we can look and point at the fact that, oh, they don't have this, they don't have that, but they have this. Why don't they have that? But the reason why all of that is happening is because the chaos, and the reason why the chaos is because these bigger powers around the world are you know having these proxy wars for those natural resources, and they must have these things going on because if Africa, if it were the flip side of that, then maybe America or Europe or a lot of these places that don't have a lot of these natural resources that we've made necessities of basic life, then
Yeah.
maybe we would be third world countries, like we've made gas like a necessity of life. And if, I know we have a lot of gas that we get in Alaska and that comes from Canada and Texas and stuff like that. But if we were a desolate place that didn't have something like that, like, yeah, so, but I think that's the main thing. The reason why there's a lot of wars in Africa is the reason why, that
Yeah.
not a lot of skilled tradesmen and a lot of those other things that make businesses thrive. But that's my take.
Yeah, that like political instability.
Yeah, I believe that's the underlying reason, you know,
Yeah.
to take on.
Yeah.
Corruption as well, man.
because
Yeah.
here's the thing: a lot of
Yeah.
those people who a lot of those countries, the skilled tradesmen that they do have migrated to other places, if they did have them, or the
Yeah.
people that would have become them have gone to become students in other countries in Europe or abroad. So that's another facet of it too,
Yeah. The brain drain.
or have been killed, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So we good?
I think we're good on that topic, G.
All right. So last category, top 10 businesses in the world. So I want to say it's like a lot of familiar companies, but we'll see.
I thought we did it already.
So we've done Alabama, done United States, just at Africa, and then this last one's going to be like for the whole world. But yeah, it's going to be like a lot of the same kind of names, right? So
It's the Chinese companies up here.
yeah, so you just got a whole bunch of American companies, whole bunch of Chinese companies. So you got Walmart at number one, over $600 billion in revenue. Then you got Amazon at 2. Then you got State Grid Corporation, which is a Chinese company. They're at number 3. Saudi Aramco, they're at number 4, just under 500 billion. Then you got 2 Chinese oil and gas companies at 5 and 6, Sinopec, and then China National. Then at 7, you got Apple showing up again. Then you got United Health Group again. 9 is Berkshire Hathaway, and then 10 is CVS Pharmacy. And so these are the top 10 businesses in terms of revenue in the world. So a lot of the same companies, just throw in some Chinese companies, throw in Saudi Aramco. I'm not surprised about Saudi Aramco because it just seems like from everything you've been hearing about them, they just have nothing but dollars, just the kind of money they get from oil and just trade. And
Bro,
you see them advertising.
they got plenty.
Say what?
Petrodollars, my boy, they got plenty.
Yeah, it's a long way. And so I honestly wouldn't have been surprised if they were one, because of how much money they have. But not surprising to see Walmart, Amazon, Apple, CVS again. The Chinese company I thought would have been up there was is it Alibaba? It's it's like their version of Amazon or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's not surprising, but
Thought I would have seen TikTok up there.
yeah, for real. TikTok, shit, even Facebook, low key. Like
Yeah, you would think Meta would be a top 10 company in the world right now with the success of WhatsApp.
yeah, for real. Like WhatsApp is huge.
Yeah, WhatsApp is worldwide.
It's,
But none of these numbers surprise me really, man.
yeah. What you think, Cloud?
I'm with y'all, man. Just surprised Meta ain't up there, bro. But when people start to tap into that AI, bro, like the Meta VR and the Meta glasses and all that shit, you know,
Yeah,
see more of a boom.
yeah. Anything on that, Cam? Last business topic?
Uh, you know, no, no, everything. I mean, y'all basically say anything I can say, so no.
All right, so I got a topic for you coming up then. So we'll switch from finance to business, and just for y'all's just opinion, what do y'all think is the fastest way to get wealthy? So you've seen, people get wealthy off property, people get wealthy off of stacking, saving, owning a business, digital coins, stocks, NFTs. Even 21 Savage recently weighed in, and he says he believes that he would be a millionaire even if he wasn't living as a superstar rapper. He said that, I know we would have hit a lick for 500 bricks or something, and that would have made him a millionaire. So, according to him, he feels like, it's possible to get wealthy, by just hustling.
Okay, I was
So
muted. That nigga got a fucking knife. It's a knife. He got a knife dead ass in the middle of his forehead. I ain't trying to hear that.
so
What's that, a
he,
dagger?
he
It's the knife.
so you all agree with this tape?
500 bricks. Whoever got 500 bricks to lose is gonna chop your ass up and put you in some hot water, bro. When they find you, it's bro,
What y'all think, man?
500 bricks, fool.
And that, like, I'm trying to
Like
do the math.
we're not even talking about how stupid it is. Like in like 500 bricks, bro.
Yeah.
You would have found not like you're
Cause
not
I'm
making it
trying to do the
nowhere.
math.
You're not making it out of nowhere with 500 bricks alive.
I don't know. And just because you got 500 bricks doesn't mean you're wealthy, bro. You're just rich at the moment. You
Yeah.
feel me?
That was my whole thing. Bro,
You know,
Cloud, that was my whole thing when I
that
first
I
saw
was
this.
backing off of that because how many people with a lot of money right now do you not consider wealthy, bro? You know what I'm saying? We see them all the time, bro. How many people have something that's of high value, but they don't even own it? You know what I'm saying? Own it, bro.
I'm saying
And
people be saying
500
wealth.
bricks, though.
I'm just saying, like, but what's the fastest way to wealth, bro?
Yeah.
And then it's different for a lot of people, bro, because a lot of people don't have the option of getting that generational kickback. You know what I'm saying? Some people are starting it from the ground, and some people who might have the option of generational kickback or that are still getting it from ground up. And you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So what are you saying? Like you
I'm
saying some
getting, I'm
people
getting, I'm getting to it. But what do you mean? What am I saying?
like
Like some people don't come from money, bro. You see what I'm saying? Just on some layman term type shit. Like they don't come from the family that owns ST Bond or you feel me, Pfeiffer Wire, the bakery, you know what I'm saying, or Stan Pate owning all the property or something like that. So the fastest way would be first to become financially literate and then to niche down, bro. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
invest in yourself or invest in ways to have your money make you know work for you because there are four ways to make money, bro. Just they're just four ways. Either you can work for somebody else, bro. You can work for a business. You see what I'm saying? You can work for yourself or have your money work for you. That's investing and shit like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the research has already been done that you're not gonna get rich or become wealthy, primarily working for somebody else. You're gonna have to have different revenue streams if you are somebody's employee. You're gonna have to be an investor as well as an employee. You see what I'm saying? But some
Yeah.
people are self-employed, have their own business, have a Thomas Rib Shack, but they might not be able to, you know what I'm saying, uh, 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 be rich, but they might be wealthy. Like that's why I said the first thing is gonna have to be to become financially literate because you can't
Yeah.
be wealthy unless you're financially literate, bro. You could be rich, you know what I'm saying, but wealthy though, you know what I'm saying. Uh, and wealthy is like having financial security, knowing that like 30 years down the line, you know what I'm saying, you still have money in the bank and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing all your essential expenses, your rent, your utilities, you know, all of that type shit is always taken care of, bro. And they got some people that already got 10 years worth of essential expenses already taken care of. So anytime they go into the mall and shit like that, they ain't even touching that type shit. Those are the
Yeah.
niggas that are wealthy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying?
So that, like, we talking like millions. Like, we ain't just talking like,
Bro, you could have money in something that is gonna give you an interest payment every month of a certain amount of dollars, and you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That shit paid up. You might have been one of these boomers that have some social security, lined up because of X amount of years you've worked and your retirement, IRA, and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a a couple properties that you have people renting out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that just goes back to being financially literate, though. You know. So yeah, my take is that the first thing, the fastest way for anybody is just to become financially literate, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that nigga Amir probably isn't rich, but he's probably a lot more wealthier than us because he's probably a lot more financially literate than us. You feel me?
Yeah.
You see where I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Or somebody like Philip because he's had to run the business. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? So you see what I'm saying? Like that,
Yeah.
or you having to be around dad. You see what I'm saying? An accountant. That financial literacy helps, bro. You see what I'm saying? Or you came working with your grandma in the store, bro. Having to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but everybody doesn't have that though, you know. But that's the first step, though. I believe. Oh,
Having an understanding of the market, like how the market's moving at certain moments.
Miss Johnson was saying we're allowing Shay and Chet to get to their comfort shots. We talked about this.
Yeah. What you think, Phil?
I would have to agree with Cloudy. Financial literacy and understanding financial products will yield the most return on any investment that you might put your time into. But time is the number one thing, dog. If you got time, if you're young, you can be rich as a motherfucker. If you're old, you really ain't got much time. Um, so time like a motherfucker, man. Being able to use that compound interest to the best of your ability. And insider trading if you can get in on it.
Yeah.
You know, if you can get in on some inside trading, you know what I'm saying? Like you can make billions. You know, ask Nancy Pelosi. You know, big paper. You know.
Yeah.
That's real cash right there. You know, inside trading. You know, get in good with the proper authorities, and you can get you some chicken for sure.
500 bricks came.
That nigga was tripping, bro.
What you got? What
How
you
the
think,
fuck you
Cam?
gonna move 500 bricks, bro? Hey, what's the time limit on that shit, bro? That nigga said I would have hit a lick for 500 bricks. That nigga not the CIA, bro. That nigga not a part of the CIA, is he, bro? That nigga not flying planes into Arkansas under the name of Bill, allegedly. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas not moving in that type of work. That nigga don't own a boat, bro. What boat does 21 Savage own, bro? Where you can get 500 bricks anywhere. You're not flying them shits in on in TSA, bro. It's like getting 500 bricks nowhere, bro. That nigga tripping, bro. 500 bricks, bro. Where you gonna sell that in Atlanta?
Yeah.
they could have got that shit.
What you think, Cam? About just the whole thing. Fastest way to get wealthy.
Sound like the 500 bricks, huh? Nigga said I got
the fastest way to get wealthy, in my opinion, is to get lucky.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I mean, I don't know, bro. Like it, like the financial literacy thing, it helps, but to be honest, you can hire somebody that know what the fuck to do or who knows what to know, and you feel me? You just put them on salary, 200,000 a year. Like if you come up on a Billy right now, you pay somebody 100K a year, 200K a year to advise you and do all this, and then you could be learning while you got an advisor. Like it's just, and then if we talking about wealth, that's why I said get lucky.
Yeah.
Because if we talking about the fast and wealthy don't really go hand in hand. Fast and rich do. In my opinion, wealthy is when you generationally, you got generational richness, and as far as the present time, you got time and money.
Yeah.
Like you got so much money or whatever working for you that you don't have to put so much time in. That's wealthy to me. But it gotta be both of them though. If you got enough money to where you got free time and shit like that, but it ain't generational, that's not wealthy to me. You feel me? That's just you rich. You just well off right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you got it to where it's generational, even if it's just one generation, and you got the time to do what you want to do, you're not like a slave, like on some Drake shit, to where you gotta do a whole bunch of. I mean, no disrespect to Drake, you get what I'm saying? But if you feel me, he gotta make them tour dates. If you get what I'm saying, like you feel me, like he got to do all them dates to get that money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you can do what you want to do, and you can come and go as you please, and you got enough money to where the next generation is straight. Because in like, let's be honest, a lot of us is just now starting. We would be the first or second generation to have some dope. Black people as a whole is starting behind 200 years or something like that, right? Am I not?
Yeah.
Like, am I on point? Am I kind of close, accurate?
So like that.
So
Black folks in America, yeah, like some of them, yeah, 400, you could say 300. It depends, but is a consensus 200, you
well,
say?
no, I'm saying 200 years behind the rest of America. I'm not saying when we've been free and all this stuff. I'm saying we playing catch up as far as the rest of America, whether it's white people, Jewish people.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, yeah, you might be right. But all I'm saying is, so from a black person standpoint, a lot of these people is just rich. Like they not wealthy. As far as wealthy, it's gonna take some time. It might take my whole life for me to become wealthy. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna like the investing, the saving, the sacrificing, the taking risks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I might only live long enough to set that up for my sons. I might not even live to be wealthy. I might just be rich. I might my you feel me? Third generation might be wealthy. I might have just set the foundation. My son put in the work, and then the third generation experience the wealth. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you like fast and wealthy just don't really go hand in hand. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say that. That's why I said lucky. You will have to be lucky a couple times. You have to fall. Some shit will have to fall into your lap. You will have to make the right choices, or at least one right choice.
So you have to
You get
win
what I'm
like the
saying?
lottery. Yeah. You have to
Yeah,
win the
like
lottery, invest at the right time, maybe be
the
like
right.
6'5" and could go to the NBA.
Nah, flag on the play, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Because look, bro, everybody can be lucky, but everybody can be lucky though, bro. You know what I'm saying? what are we calling lucky? You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about the same shit. It's just that Kane added luck. Hold up, let me take off the reverb. But yeah, bro. So like, look, luck, bro. All it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's preparedness, bro. And just being at the right place at the right time. But you've already prepared yourself to be, you know, to perform right at, when given the opportunity. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they say practice, you know, prevents poor performance, you know, and they tell you to practice. But, wealth is just, being rich for a long time. But we've already said this, bro. There is no luck, but there is luck, though, bro. I agree. We're saying the same shit, bro. I hope you don't think you said anything different that me and Phil said, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, we no, I didn't say the
Like it's
same
hard for
thing.
you to
If I
explain, but
did,
you
I
just said the
misspoke.
same shit that Phil.
If I just said the same thing you said, I misspoke.
Nah, I believe we said the same shit, bro. Because I believe you were like piggybacking off of what we said, but you brought it back into why you said there was luck involved. But what I'm saying is that there is no luck. All these people that are wealthy and have maintained and established businesses for a long time and kept generational wealth going and all of that. If there was luck by your definition, then those are just like lottery winners and people like that. But the vast majority of people who are wealthy and all of that come from people who were financially literate and all of that, bro. I don't believe by definition of kind of like what you were like, what I took you were kind of inferring was that the luck is like how somebody would win a lottery or something like that. That type of luck I don't believe is involved. You see what I'm saying? I believe the people who were wealthy, knew they were going to be wealthy. They didn't know at what time they were going to be wealthy or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? It's something that was prepared for. It's something that they put in for every day. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I do know what you're saying, but this is why I don't agree with you. It's 0.1%, 1% percentile type shit of people who actually become wealthy, of people who actually become rich. It's way more people that are putting in the work, that are practicing and never get the opportunity, never get the blessing, never have luck come their way. That's why I said it's luck, because a lot of people have been putting in the work, studying, not getting no sleep, sacrificing, not committing in relationships because they got goals and stuff like that, and never get there. It's niggas like J. Cole who never played basketball. He rich as hell, whatever, but he's still trying to play in the league. Like it's just like sometimes, like the people who made it, they had prepared, they did the work, and they got lucky. That's the only thing stopping. Because if that was the case, everybody would be rich. Everybody would at least be well off if all it took was some hard work and the learning stuff. Luck ain't gotta be winning the lottery. Luck can be you had a kid and you got parents, aunts, uncles, whatever that are willing to help you babysit while you go to school, while you study, while you learn, while you go to that second job. Sometimes that's luck.
I just let me first clear up something I had said. I said like being wealthy is being rich for a long time. I meant to say being wealthy is just having like long-term financial security. But being rich might mean having high income. You see what I'm saying? Now, um the luck thing, can you clear up what you were saying? Because I kind of just wanted to get that out there.
No, I agree with that. What you mean? What part of what I was
The
saying?
luck, because you were saying that it's just not like so you kind of gave another example other than somebody winning the lottery, but I didn't hear that. It was just like at the end, right before I spoke.
Oh, no, I'm just saying it just takes look. Like it just takes destiny. Like sometimes it don't matter how hard you work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hella athletes, it's hella talent, but they just didn't get lucky enough to make it.
To get rich, but that still doesn't stop them from being wealthy. Do you see what I'm saying? Wealthy is just having long-term financial security, and anybody
You
with
can't be wealthy if you ain't rich.
yes, you can. You can have financial security if you know how to save and invest your money. And somebody at McDonald's could do it, because believe me, man, they got some Mexicans out here who never left McDonald's, who are wealthy, might never be rich, but they wealthy though. They done probably put many kids, not just Mexicans, people that look like us, then put their kids through colleges and all of that. You see what I'm saying? They done had long-term financial security, never had to worry about a bill, anything. Could have took days off from a sickness, injury, anything. You see what I'm saying? Because by definition, see, it's just our understanding of these words, man. But but by definition, richness is just, denotes having, a high income or material possessions, whereas being wealthy signifies long-term financial security and the ability to sustain a luxurious lifestyle. Damn, that last part right there is the only reason why you might have an argument, bro. But I'll what did they say in the house? I'll concede to the speaker on that.
Yeah,
I,
talking about like Congress.
yeah.
Anything else, Phil?
Man, I got a question, right? If you don't have if you don't have a lot of money because all your money is tied up in investments and upscaling your business or stocks, bonds, whatever, then that's an asset. That still counts as something. It's like how you can be
Yeah.
worth a million or worth a billion and only have like 50K liquid.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying.
Is that Pooh, Phil? Okay, any thoughts on it? Or we good?
I mean,
I'm closer to the mic.
y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I would just say, you know, um, these are both mindsets. You know what I'm saying? Wealth, health is wealth. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you got a healthy body, that's wealthy. So it's just it's subjective, like most things in our life that we go through. But yeah, so like health to me, health is wealth. So if you healthy and you got a strong body, bro, like you can turn your situation around. Being rich, you know, you could be rich in other things. It's not necessarily a financial thing. You could be rich in in integrity. You can be rich in honesty. You can be rich in these things that don't cost money. You know what I'm saying? But it takes some type of effort or some type of like spiritual currency to be able to develop. So,
Yeah.
when it comes to things of that, like, you just gotta speak in terms of what context we're speaking. So we speaking financially, like basically like is what Cloudy said. It's about having a high income to be rich. But wealth is something that's obtained over time. and sustained over time, financially.
Real. I do be feeling like what Kane said though about the luck thing, cause sometimes it'd be like, yo, like I could have been a millionaire by now. Like just
Yeah,
seeing how,
had I
huh?
bought some Bitcoin back in goddamn 2012 or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I could have, I don't know. So we
You
good?
never know, bro.
Yeah, you really don't. Are we good, Kane?
Unless you Nancy Pelosi.
For real. Then you,
Hey, she one of the reasons why Democrats got a bad rap. Because you know she was inside trading like a motherfucker, but they couldn't get her.
Balling.
You feel me? Like a
yeah,
motherfucker. They look, the, bruh. You know they couldn't get her. They sent a nigga to assassinate her with a hammer, bruh. She was at work. Do you understand, bro?
yeah.
That nigga got her husband, bro, and he
Right.
survived. If it was her, do you think she would have survived, bro?
Yeah, nah, bro.
That was a close call, bro.
Real close.
The police were there and he was still attacking the nigga with a hammer, bro. East side. This is crazy.
Good,
That's
Kane?
what's up.
All right, I take it we good. So we can go to the next topic.
That
Right.
nigga was really good at silent treatment. I swear
All
to God.
right, so gonna go from business to college football. So big story that's been out is Sherrone Moore being out as Michigan's head football coach.
My bad, I was on mute.
So you good?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Sherrone Moore recently got fired as Michigan's football head coach, and once he was fired, they alleged that he barged his way into the apartment of a woman that he had been having an affair and threatened to kill himself. And that's when law enforcement showed up, and I want to say that they gave him like a wellness check, and once they found out that he was good, that's when they charged him with three crimes, including felony home invasion and stalking. And so, Sherrone Moore is now not the football coach. Big scandal uh, that's really developed over the last few days, and it's still developing because I'm hearing that he even gave tickets to like an OnlyFans star, and that was like in exchange for like a foursome. And so it's just like a real like wild story, like
In that bitch balling, bro. He was going crazy.
yeah,
He was following only fan models, bro, and it was straight snow. Nothing ebony. You dig what I'm saying?
yeah,
Straight snow.
yeah,
You knew this was gonna happen, bro. Cause look, man, I did a study, bro. You know, contrary to belief, bro, the schools associated with the Big Ten versus schools associated with the SEC, bruh, have more sundown towns in their states than the schools. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So Big Ten, the states associated with Big Ten schools like Indiana, Michigan, Ohio. You understand?
Right.
Those states have more sundown towns than Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. You understand? Than the states associated with the SEC. This is contrary to international belief. You
yeah,
see what I'm saying? And that like this is something that Black Americans have been preaching for generations about the mistreatment in cities out west, cities up north. You see what I'm saying? It's just as harsh as it is down south. So it's almost like they never left, you know? But
Yeah.
it's like nobody heard them. But you see the same type of crookedness being played, that you would expect, a black head coach in Mississippi, because like honestly, bro, they could have got him at any time, bro. Michigan was ready to do this, because the Big Ten just signed a deal. What was the deal that just happened that Michigan was holding out on? What was that
Yeah.
team? Was it
It
a
was
team?
like they're trying to get private equity into the Big
Yeah,
Ten.
yeah,
They're
the Big
talking like billions of dollars.
Yeah, and Michigan was holding out. That there's a lot of money to be made over there, man, and just something like that, man. They're trying to weed out all the fuckery, bro, and they needed to do it without losing revenue, you know, and
Yeah.
and and it was just perfect timing. They already knew about the inappropriateness. There's no way you guys know it. There's no way these big businesses, these big institutions invest all that money into somebody and not hire even just one private investigator to, you know what I'm saying, do some research on you. You know? There's no way they know about this, bro. You know?
Yeah.
So um yeah, they were way ahead of it, bro. Um and Yeah, bro. The significance or the reason why I bring up the sundown towns and all of that is because the nature in which he was embarrassed, bro.
Yeah.
All of this stuff that's coming out, bro. You know,
This
um,
could be a shaming ritual.
and it's only because of the internet, man. He better be thankful that we know what the alleged female involved looks like in her name. You know, it's only because of the internet that a similar kind of thing, Shannon Sharp. That we knew what the female looked like in that case. But these shaming of these high profile black males in our society, it's like it's almost like who are they gonna get next? Because their their white counterparts don't get shamed like this, bro. Don't get dragged like this. Do you know how many content creators are getting a bag off of Sherrone Moore, off the Sherrone Moore story?
Yeah.
Hey man, they told Icarus not to fly too close to the sun.
Kane, bro, you could put out 20 videos right now just reacting to this, bro. This is gonna be a hot topic for 2 weeks. You understand? Like, but man, that's just my take. My bad, bro, for jumping in like that.
What y'all think, Kane? What you think, Kane, Phil?
I think
I think, I
go ahead,
think,
go ahead.
okay, but
Go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
think, I think Buddy was flexing, and somebody was like, "Shit, you ain't him." He was like, "Bitch, who? Do you know you know who you know? Do you know who you fucking with?" I had all y'all courtside right next game right now. I don't need no time. Matter of fact, y'all don't need nothing. Y'all can walk in with me. Y'all don't even need a VIP pass or nothing. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling
You feel like they got him just off the strength of the OnlyFans? Or you feel
they
like
always they always it's always I ain't gonna say that. That's crazy. I've been drinking. Um it's funny how it's so common. I ain't gonna say it the same way or it happens the same way every time, but the email Udoku, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like it's just
All
a
right.
lot, and it almost seemed kind of like connected, not connected, but just like set up.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, Shannon Sharp is it's like, okay, we gonna send somebody over there. You think you met this person organically, naturally, by chance? It's destiny that y'all face to face right now. No, we put her in position. Gotcha, bitch.
Bro, they're not finna give millions of dollars to Negroes and not have like some type of control over them.
Hey, so with that's an excellent point right there, Phil. And I was just waiting for you to say something because, like, look, first off, can you name a prominent white person who's been embarrassed like this? I can, but can you guys? Because they're gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? Race isn't the issue, and I can
Mm.
tell you white men who've been dragged like that, but I can also tell you white men who haven't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bobby Petrino, Ben Roethlisberger. Um,
Damn, that was a good one. God, you guys took your ginseng today, bro. Word of God. But yeah, that's good. But look,
Justin Tucker,
Justin Tucker.
the kicker from the Giants recently.
yeah,
Um, a few
Okay, and so
hockey
what's the
players,
scenario?
a few hockey players.
don't do that, Kane.
No, I'm
White.
saying like is so we
Cats that's
saying
cheated on their women or
Just
been
saying
in some type
other
of
race,
domestic dispute, and
yeah,
they
who
haven't had the same level of
public
exposure,
scrutiny.
what
public
about
scrutiny.
Buddy who was caught on the kissing cam because he
I
took
was
some
just
girl
about to
to.
say that. Yeah,
Oh
the cold
yeah.
play
The
caught a cold play. Yeah,
the CEO of, like, I forget.
yeah,
Yeah, I think they fired, but
Yeah.
caught the cold play, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Coldplay concert.
For real.
Yeah.
That's really all I can think of because I'm trying to figure out. So the white man in this scenario we think about it's a white man that cheat on his wife and is put on jumbotron. Yeah, that one. But you said prominent though, because I was about to say it was a scandal with the two police officers when he was married to the girl on the police officers to let everybody hit.
Yeah,
That
that
all
was
all
some
the other
wild
police
shit. All
officers.
of them niggas was black though.
Yeah, but the wife
Wild shit.
and the
Could
but
you
the
imagine? Could you imagine being a black officer, bro, and your wife is black, and she go out and bang your coworkers, but not just any of your coworkers, all of the white ones.
she hates you.
Yeah.
couldn't
Sheesh.
imagine couldn't imagine that shit, bro.
That shit, bro. Oh my God, son.
Like you just said it out loud, and I still can't even.
Niggas can't comprehend that, bro. What they be doing out here.
Mm.
Hope on me good though, man.
Homie, that nigga voted for MAGA, bro. It's not your homie.
Hey man, hey man, hey man. I'm trying to think of some more. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that was some real shit, bro. I'm glad y'all said that.
Mm. Yeah, I think Phil probably just went crazy.
Yeah. So we
Was
straight.
what the next? Yeah, what the next top? Yeah.
All right.
We gotta be honest with ourselves, bro. Like black men don't get the same leeway when it comes to like social scrutiny in public, bro.
Yeah.
We're held to a higher standard.
I mean, that's with everything though. It ain't even social. Like
For real.
if we being for real, like
Yeah. But moving on.
All right. So we got NBA Cup. So the NBA Cup's going on today. So Knicks and Magic played earlier. I'm not sure who won that, um, but that's one of the semifinals. And then you got Oklahoma City playing San Antonio in the other semifinal of the NBA Cup. So the NBA Cup's this like in season tournament the NBA does. They got like groups where they like sort teams by like conference. And so you play everybody in your group. And then the teams with the best record in each group advances to the quarterfinals. And then they take like the two best teams after that. And so, now we got Knicks, Magic, Thunder, Spurs. Um, so what do y'all think about the NBA Cup? Y'all feel like that's like a good thing for the league? Or do y'all feel like it's just like another gimmick kind of?
I think it's gimmicky personally. Um, it doesn't really draw any extra attention to the league, in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Um, it's just another way for players to get paid. Um, like I
yeah,
don't think like I think this is a kind of like what they would do to fix the All Star game, and it just goes to show you that you know throwing money at something doesn't necessarily mean it's going to improve.
yeah,
Um, I think the NBA Cup is ultimately a waste of time. Um, it doesn't tell you anything about who's gonna be a contender later on in the year
yeah.
because it's too far away from the playoffs. So it
Thanks.
really doesn't seem significant to me. But
No, I agree.
we get some pretty cool courts,
Yeah,
dope jerseys.
yeah.
With the NBA, man, it's just not. It's not. It's too many old niggas in that NBA, man.
Who we talking about? Just the
LeBron
guys,
James,
yeah, the guys holding on. The LeBrons, the
LeBron James is specific
yeah,
in particular.
yeah. You feel like he's taking the marquee away
Sucking
from
the air out of the
somebody?
game, bro. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
We can't talk about who else good in the league because we got to talk about LeBron first.
yeah,
But we got to spend an hour and 30 minutes to talk about him and his team.
yeah,
When they got one of the worst defensive ratings in the league.
all because Jordan played when he was 40.
yeah. I think he's trying to put that record out of reach. Whatever record he's trying to put out of
Hey,
reach, I just think he's trying to do that.
hey, Phil, that nigga said, I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah,
Like, bro, like there's no realistic reason why this man is still playing basketball, bro. Like, absolutely no reason. Like, it's so many different players and so many teams around the league that we could be celebrating and talking about right now. Like who's in the I think it's Thunder Spurs and who else?
yeah. Thunder,
Knicks
Spurs,
home. Is
Knicks,
it
and
Knicks home?
Magic.
Oh, Knicks,
Knicks
man.
won, so the Knicks
So Knicks in the finals. They play winner San Antonio, Oklahoma City.
look like OKC gonna win that.
Yeah, of course Oklahoma City gonna win that, bro. Like
right now.
Victor Wembanyama, like he great, but he not that good.
Then, like what you
Yeah.
said, that's totally facts because I
Hold on, wait, hold on.
uh,
That was that like a how is he great but not that good? Don't you have to be good to be great? I'm sorry,
he's
Cloud.
great because of his impact on the game, but he's not that good because it's not like they're undefeated. It's not like they're
Yeah.
second in the West or anything like that. It's
Facts.
like he came out like you know what I'm saying and changed the makeup. He came when LeBron came. You know the difference between him and LeBron per se is when LeBron came. You know he instantly changed the way Cleveland was finishing games. They were winning. He turned the franchise into a winning franchise. When Wemby came, you know, San Antonio was still trash, nigga.
Yeah.
Don't even cap, you know. So, but that's that. But like getting back to what Phil said, like this shit is totally gimmicky because you know, when you look at how uh the Knicks, bro, this team was just last year in the top five, like defensive efficiency, right? They let Orlando score 100 points in 3 quarters, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is supposed to be the NBA Cup semifinals, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show you, like support for Phil's argument, not against Phil's argument. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so nah, bro, and like on top of what Kane and Phil were saying, like, fam, like you have so much emphasis on these old guys who never make themselves available, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The guy who's least athletic out of all these motherfuckers, Steph Curry, is the most available.
Yeah.
He's not
Nikola
as he's not,
Joker.
and Jokic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These guys aren't as athletic, bro. They aren't as athletic as, you know what I'm saying, LeBron and Kawhi and all these niggas, bro. And Kawhi, who's probably the most athletic out of all these superstars, other than maybe Giannis right now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Has been the least available out of all of them, bro. What kind of product is that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Can you imagine buying some tickets to see the Clippers in your town beforehand, bro?
No. Hell no.
Nah, bro. Imagine buying a Kansas City Chiefs ticket, bro, and Patrick Mahomes not playing. Like
Right.
what the fuck?
That's the
Yeah.
reason why the NFL has performed the way it does, and you can't complain, bro, because their players their players have a higher availability than that. But really, bro, you can't really complain with the way MLB players get paid, bro, because niggas is available, bro. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
like what the NBA has allowed, bro, is for them to say, okay, we're gonna put our emphasis on the playoffs. We're gonna put our emphasis on free agency. We're gonna put our emphasis on the playoffs. Like the only time that the NBA is really buzzing is in the off season and at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
you're not creating a story that the fans can like ride along with as the game goes. Bro, we don't talk about the
Hey,
Detroit Pistons enough, bro.
hey, let's
Like,
let's let's
Hmm.
also not blame the NBA too, though. Some of it has to do with their subsidiary work too. You know, because the storylines on ESPN, bro, and FS1 and 2 are totally different from NBA TV. You feel me?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like they're not talking about LeBron, you know, in terms of
right,
time block usage, in
right,
terms of
right.
usage rate. Yeah, LBJ's usage rate on NBA TV isn't the same as it is on ESPN.
ESPN.
They don't even
Absolutely.
really talk about Bronny on NBA TV, but
No, they don't.
feel me? He has a storyline or two every week on ESPN. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so it's also a little bit of the subsidiary work too, bro. You feel me? So, you know, some of that shit isn't all their fault. And look, bro, I also this is kind of like outside the lines, bro, but how do you guys feel about the demographic makeup of the NBA and kind of like the NFL? Do you feel like it's too saturated?
Saturated with like black athletes.
Yeah. Do you feel
Yeah.
any black athletes in the NFL?
From a marketability standpoint, absolutely.
Yeah. And it's just now starting to even maybe move up.
Who's the great white American player in the NBA? Austin
Yeah.
Reeves?
Right now, yeah. And it's gonna be Cooper Flag.
Bro, like Austin Reeves got no swag, Cooper Flag, zero swag. Like these guys, bro, these
Cooper
guys
Swag
don't.
got more swag than AR.
It
Oh
really
no, though.
it was Luca until he left Dallas, bro.
Yeah.
I just said Cooper Swag. He just got a little bit more swagger than Austin Reeves. That's
And
all.
they are.
Bro,
I don't
Austin
know. It's
Reeves
close.
played basketball at Wichita State, bro. He got
Yeah.
zero swag, bro.
He from
Like that's not
He be
saying
Arkansas,
swagging.
bro.
He be swagging.
He caters to inner America, bro, and inner Midwestern America, bro. Got white boys who hooping, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of the toughest high school hoopers I've ever hooped against came from like Kentucky, Arkansas, Ohio, and shit like that. And boys had swag, bro, and they're gonna and it's that regional swag that's not gonna appeal to, like, you know what I'm saying, other markets, but that market right there, and guaranteed, believe me, bro, that's why he's in LA, bro, because he's tapping into that market, that CC Caitlin Clark market. You feel me?
bro, he not bigger than TJ McConnell though.
What the fuck is that, bro?
You mean like he ain't like
That's some real shit, bro.
He said he ain't.
But look,
Yo.
you gotta
Hey,
understand
bro,
though.
TJ McConnell, bro, he
Hey,
a
McConnell
celeb
hooping,
out there in Indiana, bro.
he hooping, and he in a hooping ass area. He in that Indiana, Kentucky
That's
area
what I'm saying,
where
bro.
they
That's what I'm
admire
saying.
that shit. But them same type of white boys who are, and not just the white boys, bro. Them same, this just the hooper who admires TJ McConnell admires Austin Reeves. Believe me, bro. You see where I'm coming from? No?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
see what you're coming from, bro. I see where you're coming from.
So them niggas basically the white version of Patrick Beverly fans. Basically, what you saying?
Yo, that was a good ass analogy, but nah though, because them niggas really getting buckets though. You feel me? Patrick Beverly was a corner nigga, bro. And I've been a corner nigga on certain rosters, and I know how that shit feel, bro, and what to look for in corner. Like, look, bro, don't we all gotta be humble, because everybody on this panel on some roster, bro, in one pickup line or two has been that corner nigga.
Oh hell yeah.
Let the other niggas do the work. You just sit in the corner with the ball rotation.
Hey, bro, you playing defense, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Still, you still be a two-way player like a Danny Green, Bruce Bowen nigga, but you still a corner nigga on this
You
roster
a
right
corner
here.
nigga, bro. Yeah,
You feel
bro.
me? You still be a corner nigga on this roster. We don't need you to do nothing but catch and shoot. You feel me? Corner though. Don't be blocking up space. We don't need who guarding you in our area while we working for the drive and kick and shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't even know how I got into the corner nigga talk, bro, but I
But
appreciate
the NBA Cup bullshit, man. That shit bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
That
What you
shit
got,
not-
Ken?
Austin Reeves ain't no corner nigga, bro. That's TJ McConnell. Nah, TJ ain't no
Nah,
corner nigga.
TJ ain't no corner nigga, bro.
Ain't no corner nigga. Pat Bev was a corner nigga for real. In certain rosters, bro. Don't cap.
Like that nigga Josh Giddey got Chicago turned up, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he been hooping. What?
Facts. They got Giddy jerseys, and y'all know what he was accused of. He got
Right.
He's not white American though.
Yeah. Yeah.
he's
He's
Australian.
Australian. That's
But
close
he's their
enough.
cousin though. That's the same
He's
thing.
close enough.
He's more their cousin than Luca is.
For sure.
They can
Man,
relate.
Yeah.
For
They can
sure.
relate because do you know how much incest is in that British blood, bro? Do you know, like, bro, like there was a time where it was like 49%, bro, incest type shit going on that island, man. You know what I'm
in
saying?
Australia.
No, Britain, bro, the UK, man.
Oh,
You
so it's like
you
so.
know
Yeah, I mean
Australia
that's
come
ain't
back.
that where Game of Thrones was based on? Was set in?
But all I
Look like
just
it.
I look, I'm getting off, you feel me? But I just mean to say this like it's relational. You feel me? They can root for that, bro. And I'm sorry I'm on that. Just MAGA got me on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
They blame mine.
MAGA
Shout out to Maga
they
though.
got some
Yeah,
good
shout out to
Shout out,
Maga though.
shout out
You
Maga,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
MAGA, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they got good MAGA out here, bro. You feel
Now
me?
y'all
Yeah,
giving these shout outs. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot
bro. Hey, bro.
of
Hey,
bro.
bro. Hey, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
America's going to shit, but it's getting great again, bro.
He didn't lie. He didn't lie.
It's going to shit, bro, but it's gonna get great again, bro. Eventually.
That's real shit, bro. You know what I mean?
The tariffs, bro. The tariffs, bro. The tariffs, bro. They're gonna take away your income tax.
Yeah. You feel me?
So you poor motherfuckers ain't gonna be poor no more.
And look, that's exactly why. You feel me? I was saying that the league might not be that oversaturated. You feel me? That's
Yeah.
exactly why the league might not be too oversaturated, bro. You feel
Yeah,
me?
bro. We need some more white guys in the league, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Conker Nipple.
Like, bro,
You know
we
what I'm
need to
saying?
get like we don't need another Carlos Boozer. I mean Cameron Boozer, bro. We don't need LeBaron Phylon, bro. We don't
Shout
need
out to
that.
Phylon too.
Hey,
Bro, we
actually,
need
bro,
Yeah.
actually, you Boozer, believe me, he understands the X's and the O's more than Phylon, bro.
for sure.
Phylon is a hooper, bro, but that nigga be fucking up. Look, anytime I see a nigga wave off a pick, bro, consistently waving off a screen, you know what I'm saying, and then proceeds to fuck up, that's a nigga I don't want to watch, bro. For one, I hate watching some shit knowing a coach drew up a play, bro. You know what I'm saying? You only like really 1 year out of high school, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you were a pro, you should have been that. You know what I'm saying? You're in college, bro. The coach drew up a screen, bro, for the pick and roll, bro. And then, as a matter of fact, a lot of times the guy who's setting screens for foul line, bro, is a post player, bro. He's bringing a bigger player, bro. Why the fuck is you waving off that guy? You would want the mismatch anyway.
Yeah.
And niggas talking about how this nigga's a top. Nah, bro. Nah, we don't want Phylon, bro. We could get Boozer though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come from his pops, who was a solid NBA player, bro.
Sato Phylon got 10 points, 6 boards, and 4 assists right now.
Right
Oh
now,
yeah, they hooping. Yeah, they
Right
playing
now.
Arizona.
do you know his usage
Yeah.
rate is high as fuck since Sears got drafted?
Hell
That's
yeah.
why.
Bro, Sears
why.
usage rate was high as a bitch, bro.
That's
True.
what I'm saying.
And he was
has
chucking
to
that
replace
ball.
that. He has to. Him and Holloway are replacing that usage rate. That's what's going on, bro. They need an athletic guard like him. He's an athletic guard, but he doesn't have the touch that Sears had. That's the reason why. And he doesn't understand the X's and O's. He doesn't
But
understand.
Sears was like what a 5-year senior, right?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
understood the X's and O's, bro. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
why, because he was old as fuck.
You know.
Yeah, nigga played college basketball for 10 years, bro. Like, you better know X's and O's, motherfucker.
Really can't say that. but I really can't argue against that. But I'm also not saying that niggas aren't intellectual coming out of high school, bro,
Real
because
talk. No, for
Yeah,
real,
you,
for
you
real.
know you
yeah,
but I don't see that's also a thing with Alabama too, bro. Like not with it not being on Highway 85 and stuff like that, they don't have access to a lot of the camps that people along the coast do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And a lot of the tournaments aren't as easy to get to. In the,
Do you think Alabama basketball plays a high basketball IQ brand of basketball? Like, do you
No,
have to be very smart to play on Alabama team, bro?
no. They,
like we're very smart basketball wise.
I
No,
No,
yeah,
mean,
basketball wise, yeah, basketball wise.
now I believe that like they have uh, recruited for that more than they used to. I
yeah,
believe it was more about athletics, and it might have been for specific positions like a point guard looking for that, like, but you see what I'm
yeah,
saying? I think they were looking more for like athleticism. You see what
yeah.
I'm
Right.
saying?
Because Herb Jones, like he sees the game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he developed at Alabama.
He did.
Yeah.
He did a lot of players. I believe they probably, in terms of that, they were gonna get there, but they couldn't get that agreement with Avery. You feel me? But they were definitely gonna get that product. You see what I'm saying? But they didn't come to that agreement with Avery. But he definitely would have had that platform to get that product. You know, but um, that intellectual player though isn't necessarily also what's gonna fill up the seats either though.
Nah, yeah. I
But
mean,
like even with a good Alabama basketball team, like I don't think that we have enough to like really get behind our squad, bro. Like,
No,
and what I mean by that is just basketball fucking like pride in general, bro. Like, it shouldn't have took this long to get a fucking arena. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, there's nothing to really be excited about when it comes to Alabama basketball, bro. Like, like
there
we
should be.
we don't know what it tastes like to be in the Final Four. We don't know what it really tastes like to be in that championship game. You know what I'm saying? Like like Alabama basketball needs to win, bro. Like like for it to go into the stratosphere that it's probably gonna go into, thanks to Kalen DeBoer. Um, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I think we need a dub, bro. I think we need a deep playoff run, bro. Like a Final Four appearance,
Yeah,
uh, a Nate Oates extension in a new arena, bro. And you got something like you got some energy around that program. But right now, bro, it's just like who gives a fuck?
yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you what's gonna build the excitement for Alabama basketball, bro. They're gonna need either a white point guard or a white two guard. They're gonna
yeah.
need,
From Alabama,
yeah, they're
From
gonna need a
Alabama.
white center, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
is he slamming shit though?
they might need
Yeah,
two of them then. You know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah.
bro, they're gonna need two of them. And no cap. They're gonna need two of them, and the team's gonna have to be at least half white. You feel me? And
Yeah,
they're always gonna have to be three white people on the floor, bro. That shit gotta look like, you feel me, like Yale. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Right,
No cap. They do that shit. The frat boys and all them boys will start coming. You
yeah,
feel me? It'll be loud like Cameron. The niggas will
yeah,
never be in their seats. You feel me?
yeah,
But them niggas ain't gonna come if a black quarterback running the show. You feel me? Then you
right,
got these black quarterbacks running the show with dreads. They sag. They never got their jersey tucked in. They celebrating after every fucking shot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They waving off screens, and that's a white boy, a big.
Niggas fucking too many white hoes, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you know that's going on, bro. You feel me? The way they celebrating after every time they score a 3, you know they fucking white girls, bro, because they are so look, bro. They are so bold when they go celebrating white people's faces, bro. Like this is not why we're giving you NIL money to come to the University of the KKK, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Niggas don't even celebrate after touchdowns. You celebrating after you make a 3-point basket, nigga.
Say, yo, we not giving niggas NIL money to
What's going
fuck
on?
white women, bro. We not doing that.
Nah, bro. This
Hell
nigga,
nah.
this nigga dunk, bro, and this nigga celebrating, bro. What is he doing, bro? You feel me? Niggas don't even celebrate after touchdowns, bro. They go and hand the ball to the referee. This goofy ass shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's the reason why, bro. And they act like 2 basketball players weren't just involved in a homie. You know what I mean? Just recent, same coach type shit, bro.
You said 2?
We're involved in the, you know what I'm saying? Like involved in the investigations, bro.
Yeah.
And they carrying on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas should be wearing suit and tie everywhere they go around. Just about that. That was just a hot take, man. They got me.
Look, it's no coincidence that Grant Nelson shows up and Bama goes to the Final Four in the Elite Eight.
I don't even know who that is.
The 4 that they had last year, white dude from North Dakota.
Oh yeah, but you know,
Yep.
drafted, didn't he?
Yeah, he got picked up by the Nets.
Oh yeah, that's the dude. That Kane got his jersey.
Grant Nelson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mom, why the fuck would I? Who is it? Why would I have his jersey?
I don't know why you got the jersey, fam. You feel me? It's all good though.
No, I don't feel you. But as far as the what is it, NBA Cup?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't know how to feel about it, but I think I like it as far as like the beginning of the season because it kind of makes it competitive in a sense. So teams ain't really just at least the mid-level teams not starting out the gate tanking. You know what I'm saying? Like they actually trying to compete. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before they start tanking. So I don't know, man. I mean, shit kind of
You feel like it's a boost to them competing?
That's
the
what it's supposed
mid-level teams. The mid-level teams. Because like if you like lower tier, like what's the worst team in the West? Utah. The
Yeah, I
worst
think
team
so.
in the East is probably what Washington.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So if you either one of them, I mean, outside of the money, you ain't really like if your plan is the tank, if you trying to you feel me get better through the draft, what's a couple games? What's the first month or two of the season? Like, no, I'm gonna go. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm only speculating to be honest. I'm just saying mid-level teams, they can kind of gauge where they at. Do we want to go full throttle this season? Can we
Yeah.
compete? Do we need to tank?
Yeah.
So as somebody who likes sports betting or used to, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool to see like, okay, I know that they probably gonna be playing for, you know what I'm saying, kind of serious. I ain't
Yeah.
gotta worry about them just, oh, we're just the Phoenix Suns. We're in the middle of the pack. We know we're not doing anything. We're not gonna try. Like, not saying that the Phoenix Suns don't give a fuck about winning. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I'm playing them right now.
Because they clearly do. Yeah.
But
y'all think the Phoenix Suns give a fuck about winning, bro?
Shit, you seen what Dylan
Yeah.
Brooks been doing?
They are better than I
I
thought they.
think he gives a fuck about winning. I don't think the franchise does.
I mean, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I just didn't want to put that on them.
yeah.
I mean, they put a lot of money into Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant. I don't think if
And
they
Queen Derek.
and who?
Derek in New Orleans, I think.
Yeah,
Hey,
I wasn't talking about. I
Derek
wasn't
Queen be
talking.
hooping, bro.
I wasn't talking. I made a mess up. My bad, bro. Can you? Yeah, my bad.
Hey, shout out. Hey, since we talking about him, shout
No,
out to
no
Derek
snatch
Queen,
back.
bro.
Yeah, no snatch back, bro.
Hey,
My
shout
bad,
out to
fam.
Derek Queen, bro.
Yeah, shout out, bro.
Shout out to Queen.
Yeah, bro. If I got like a favorite, like young niggas that I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to,
yeah,
Derek Queen, bro, Cade Cunningham,
Yeah,
cats like that, bro.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But look, Dylan Brooks, bro. If Memphis would have never let him and Steven Adams Spain go, they
yeah,
were okay, bro.
yeah,
They were okay. Promise you, bro. But Dylan Brooks makes a lot of teams better, bro. You know,
yeah.
for some reason, bro. He just, you know. So yeah, I do think they're trying to see where they can get. You know what I'm saying? Actually, bro, they might have pieces to be in a 9th, 10th spot. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. For real, they could, because I thought they were like eighth at one point.
they can make a push, bro.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So we good on it, or got anything else? NBA Cup, basketball. All right. Sounds like we're good. All right. So last topic that I got is just this local topic. So the PAL gym in West Tuscaloosa recently upgraded their gym, and so they updated the scoreboard there. They refinished the court, added upgrades in the flooring, the paint, lighting, ceilings, and the fire alarm system. And then they also paired all these indoor improvements with like two new outdoor courts. So they got that in West Tuscaloosa now, and then in kind of like North River, like North Tuscaloosa, they just added some more pickleball courts at the Northridge Park that they got, and so they added eight new pickleball courts, a new parking lot, as well as like court accessories for people who are into pickleball. So got that going on locally here. I feel like it's good that they're adding new basketball courts because I feel like they could use a lot more, to be honest. But I'll take the win wherever I could get it. But I just feel like they should just have more like basketball courts around the city, not just. It seems like they just been putting a lot of outdoor courts in areas where Black people are, like West End, Pal Gym, places like that. But they don't put like these outdoor basketball courts, like the center part of town parks, like Snow Hidden Park, places like that. They try to like, push it out to just like certain areas. And so I just found it interesting that they added the new basketball course on the west side, and then the new pickleball course up near Northridge. So that's going on locally. So what y'all think?
Man, are they gonna take them goals down in 2 years, bro?
You feel me? You feel
No,
You
me?
know what's crazy is they have a practice of doing that. Like they took them down in West End, but they put them up, like you say, at the PAL.
Yeah,
They take them out of a neighborhood and put them where the police are stationed at.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, but you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
like, come on, man. Like we already know what this is, bro. And you know, like it, man, it's like the same reason they took them out of Alberta, like at the Boys and Girls Club, and replaced them with soccer fields.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were basically saying, "Hey, this is where we want to make a place where white people and Latinos can, you know what I'm saying?"
Yeah. Real.
Uh,
Man, like, dog, I think we need to be focused on like really like investing in our education, bro. Fuck a damn basketball court and all that bullshit, bro. We don't need that, bro. Like that shit don't yield nothing, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's a nice gesture.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
no, I
But
know that's not the
Yeah.
most important thing.
hell
I want
no, bro.
both. I want both.
Bro, like even with the pickleball thing, bro, like, you know, that's cool for them. I
Yeah.
ain't never seen a nigga play pickleball, bro. Never.
Like I wasn't even gonna mention that. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, bro, we know y'all ain't making that for us.
Yeah.
No.
It's
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
Like,
See, this is the thing. Making your city competitive with other cities means having things that are accessible to people, even when they don't feel like doing things. You
Yeah.
right,
understand?
right,
And
Yeah.
nah,
that's that's all I'm getting at. You see, that's it. I know that's not even in the top 10 things of priorities for us. You feel me? As a people or a race
you know
that
what?
shouldn't be for the youth.
You know what should be invested in, bro?
What's that?
Um, there should be an event center somewhere in Tuscaloosa, bro.
Exactly.
Like there should be like a conventional center,
Yeah,
some type of place where people can host events, bro. And
exactly.
it doesn't seem like it's out of place.
Yeah.
No, but they're using the amphitheater for that until said place gets built. Until believe me, it was thought about before they relocated the amphitheater from where it
Bro,
once.
McFarland Mall can be that, bro.
For real.
It could be. It could be.
Like
They've
a place not just a place where people can shop, but people can live there and shop and fucking like have events, bro. And you
yeah.
can put that shit right there on 2059, bro. Like it's easy for them to do
That's
that, bro.
that's one place definitely that I would have been thought they would have put there. Um,
Like
not
fuck that amphitheater, bro. Like for real, fuck that amphitheater, bro. Like that shit was a waste of money, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's only good for certain times of the year, bro. Nobody want to fucking come to Tuscaloosa, no way, bro. Like,
Mm.
see
uh,
if they made use like something that Chattanooga has that Tuscaloosa doesn't have, that I think would be tight would be like an annual festival around the river where you could have vendors set up, you
right?
know,
Yeah.
they could end right there at the amphitheater. You feel me? And we could call it like the River Walk. In Tu- in,
Facts.
in Chattanooga, they have River Bend, but we could just call it the Riverwalk Festival. You feel me? And it could start like at UA, and you just walk on down to the amphitheater where we bring in,
Yeah.
artists and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's something that they could do. Um, that boost the revenue and also the tourist landscape of things, and it'll be something to kind of keep things on the up and up when football season isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because that's the thing, right? Like what would bring people to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, besides the University of Alabama? and there's
Yeah.
not much outside of that. So like we kind of gotta like provide something that's not really provided anywhere else in the state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the benefit that we have, as being like from citizens of Tuscaloosa, bro, we on 2059, bro. If a motherfucker coming west and they want to go to Atlanta, they gotta slide through us. So we gotta like
Yeah.
take advantage of that. So like
Yeah.
artists that may be traveling,
Yeah.
instead of stopping in Birmingham, bro, like, fuck with T Town, bro. Like we can put new infrastructure in to where
Yeah.
they can have their concerts. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we got living accommodations and hotel. Like they building a hotel every fucking week, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the thing. A lot of bigger cities have bigger social savings groups and uh promoters and stuff like that that can cater to these artists in ways that we can't necessarily cater to them. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they can get that treatment in Birmingham or Mobile or even Huntsville. We can't give them that same type of, you feel me? Or maybe we can and we just haven't done it yet, like that. You see what I'm saying?
I don't I think we targeting the wrong people, bro. Like we could be targeting like C-list, D-list, artists and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And making them feel bigger than what they are. So now they always coming to T-Town. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
I know they do. There was a time like different it's like different waves, man, because I know
Yeah.
just as far as Alabama, the university is concerned, they'll have artists come through and do walkthroughs on the strip, the frat houses that have different artists do walkthroughs, come perform, and um, but
Yeah.
as far as the city though, we don't do that consistently, you know, and maybe crime has played a part in that because a lot of times when that used to happen, the clubs that get shut down because of shootings and shit like that.
Yeah. Playhouse.
But not just them, there
Yeah.
was a spot right beside there was a spot right beside Firestone on McFarland and Hargrove. It got shut down because it was always having shootings and shit. But
Yeah.
they were having Travis Porter and a lot of different artists come through. You feel me? Around that time, but it was always some shit going on, like
Yeah.
not just a playoff. But
What you got, Kane?
we iced my boy out.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot what we were talking about.
Well, I guess you could just talk about just what Tuscaloosa needs, just in the context of them adding new basketball courts, new pickleball courts, you know, just thoughts on all that, and what Tuscaloosa needs to be, what I'm saying, a place where I guess they got enough stuff going on.
I agree with what everybody said. Um, in my opinion, like a basketball court, pickleball court, I feel like it is needed, but at the same time, bigger picture wise, fuck that. Like I feel like Tuscaloosa needs to invest in its community. Not necessarily invest in its community, but make it a place where the people that are actually from here, instead of making it a freaking um I don't know what they trying to make it. Like people think it's like a college town, and I
Yeah.
mean it is, but that don't mean you have to just take up all the landscape and throw up hotels everywhere for people that's not from here to come stay here for a weekend.
Yeah.
Like that's not cool, bro. Like it needs we need basketball courts. We need whatever the youth is into. Whatever the youth is into, that's what we need. But we need to have it for them and have it structured to where they can make something of it. If a kid likes to play video games, we need a game room to where they can pull up and they can pay $10 an hour to play video games. Somebody in there might go pro. Somebody in there might start streaming. Somebody in there might get interested in developing games. Who freaking knows?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If a
Yeah.
kid's maybe like to tell jokes and stuff, like he said in event center, I don't know who I was talking to, but one night could be poetry night, one night could be comedy night, amateur.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One night can be
that comes in having one of them type centers that Phil was talking about. That's exactly right.
Exactly.
in indie, like it could be independent artist night. You know what I'm saying? One night can be for people who like to cook and sell plates. You feel me? They just pull up and you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, like we can have a spot to where it's just like a lot. And then you got music playing, but you basically people just pull up and the lot got like 6 different food trucks in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's music playing, you meet people, you know what I'm saying? You can go get some wings from here. You can go get some type of slushy or fruit drink from this truck. You know what I'm saying? This lady over here sells sweet. She ain't got no truck. She just got a stand posted up on the side right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff like that, but that's ultimately the answer, the youth.
Yeah.
And not necessarily too young to where it's like 25 and it can be 30 and under.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it could, you know, put some 25 and older clubs around. You know what I'm saying? Put some 30 and up clubs around. You know what I'm saying?
You already got the club 205?
They not 25 and up, I don't think.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, I feel like, my bad.
But I mean, I was just gonna bring my point home for real to say the same thing I said. Like, whatever the youth is into, that's what we need. We don't need no hotels because can't nobody afford them. But alumni and rich people who want to come to the games. We need less chicken tender spots. We don't need no more chicken places. We need different. Why we done had so many different chicken places and ain't nobody brought us a Chili's back?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. It was a spot called K-Pot Korean barbecue or something like that, and I heard nothing but good things about it. A lot of people was kind of hurt that it's not there no more.
Yeah.
When the pandemic came, Sherrone, Thailand, Midnight Sushi on the Strip, they left.
Yeah.
I mean, a new restaurant opened up in its place, but it's just different spots. You know what I'm saying? That's not just for the college kids.
Yeah. Enough things. Yeah.
Like that will make life, because a lot of people don't know how to cook. A lot of people don't have time to cook. A lot of people don't have the energy to cook. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cheaper or more convenient for them to eat out. You know what I'm saying? So people could still eat out, but get them some variety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bring a Culver's to Tuscaloosa since we putting up 2-3 Fusacklys and all these Guthries and stuff. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Bring a Culver's, bring a In and Out, bring a I said, a Chili's,
Del Taco.
The Del Taco, you know what I'm saying? Long John Silver's. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I think the reason why some of these brands don't go to certain cities and stuff like that is because they might just do market research or some type of research on how the employees in the area are, how to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that though, because
you
a lot of fast food places in Tuscaloosa suck because the people that work there do not give a fuck. I mean, I'm not mad at that. You might be right. You might be on to something.
Yeah.
Because I always used to wonder why Tuscaloosa doesn't have a place like Jay Alexander's or Ruth Chris.
Yeah.
Then I thought about it, like, who would work there?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't want to fuck up your experience like that, right?
Yeah.
I
You
mean, I
know,
don't,
Yeah.
In Birmingham, they have a food court. Like it was a mall. So imagine like a mall, but it's like closed down. There's no stores in it, and you go in and in the food court or just whatever section that is open. You know what I'm saying? It's a wing spot. It's a Chinese place. Soul food over here. Burgers over here. You get what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
something cool. Like you like for not only it's cool for anybody at any age. You can go there, you can meet people, you can have a date there, you can just meet up and chill there. It's so much we could do, but who we catering to?
Yeah.
Who interest do we have in mind when we making this stuff? Or like because honestly, if all you gotta do is give the people what they want, you can analytics will tell you that we like Phil, I think said, or maybe Cloudy, we on some consumer shit.
Yeah.
Like people lives are so fucked up that they are in a hurry to spend this money to get some type of dopamine, to get some type of satisfaction out of life. So why not give the people like people will probably be less apprehensive and less aggressive towards politics if they was just living decent lives. Like if if these people kids have somewhere to go to where they weren't getting in the bullshit, if they had somewhere to go themselves, if they could go out and meet people, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh
Yeah.
well, what's a good restaurant? Longhorns. I might not have had Longhorns in a whole year or two,
Yeah.
but I eat out nice once a month because I got variety. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to where people might not even like Longhorns because that was the best food quality wise in town, and they ate it so much that they don't even like it no more.
Yeah.
So it's money not only to be made but to be spent. They can get all that money back if they just invest in the people.
Yeah. That easy.
It don't make no sense that somebody who lives in Tuscaloosa, who lives in the city, might be going through a certain situation to where they need a roof over their head, and because this a college town and it ain't nothing but hotels around, like for one, they might have trouble getting into a certain place or certain places because
Yeah.
there's no like most of the apartments are college dorm apartments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
but
saying? There's
Yeah.
no houses or the housing
Hmm.
market sucks. So all these hotels, like you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But then as far as the hotel thing, let's just say something happened. Your house just burned down. Something happened, whatever it is. And you need a place to stay. Maybe you living with somebody and for whatever reason you can't stay there no more. But shit, what's a good team that ain't Auburn, Georgia? You know what I'm saying? What's a good
Yeah.
team Alabama be playing? LSU in town. So so instead of you paying $80 for a room, you gotta pay 160. And if you just had 160 to throw away, you probably had your own place.
Real.
Like you feel me? Like especially people with kids and stuff, like it can be so much, it can be so different, bro.
Yeah.
one thing I'll just add to that is just by having like a basketball court, just a lot of these public these things in all the areas, what is really gonna do is help Tuscaloosa network better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, because if you have soccer fields, basketball courts, and tennis uh, uh, courts, and all these things at the same parks, but
Yeah.
at all the parks, then the same people who go to parks in Northport might come to parks
Yeah.
West Side. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you might want to hoop against some people over here, Brand. It'll allow people to network, differently. That's
Yeah,
another way to look at it too, though. You feel me?
yeah,
Or just having, but I I think that um is a part of the culture too that um we're missing.
yeah. Because I definitely saw that in Atlanta, my little time there.
It just allows people to network different, you know?
Yeah, for real. Anything else, Bill? Or good?
Nah, man, I would just say, you know, the last thing that we should be worried about is, like Dallas said, making another chicken spot. We should be more concerned on increasing revenue through tourism, through through our population spending more, and there might be cutting back on taxes, um, marginalizing either income tax or state taxes in general,
Yeah,
uh, taking tax off of food, just less taxation overall in Alabama. A more reformed tax system in general to promote you know more spending, to promote more businesses wanting to desire to build in Alabama, build in Alabama, and then that'll lead to the development of our cities.
yeah,
But I would think, man, if there was some way to connect Huntsville, Birmingham, and Mobile, dog, or
yeah,
Huntsville, Birmingham, Mobile, and Montgomery outside of I-65,
yeah,
that'll definitely turn the city, that'll turn Alabama up in general.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they all offer like different things
Yeah,
that
but they
are
so
important.
far away from each other, bro, so they can't like build off one another. Like how Dallas and Fort Worth are on the same fucking interstate, two
Yeah,
interstates feeds into Dallas and Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's like the commerce that's done in Dallas can be done in Fort Worth.
yeah,
So it's like, and then everything in between those two cities, like just thrive off the fact that people have they got to live somewhere. So the suburbs, are more prevalent. They actually can grow into its own city like a Frisco, Texas. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Um, where it has its own arena, it has its own, Toyota Stadium where the fucking Dallas MLS team
oh
plays
snap,
there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like these things come from the fact that these economies have grown so big that they can't just stay within the city limits.
yeah,
Um, so it just definitely needs to be a more um focus on like the politics side of the game in Alabama. Um,
yeah,
you know, we keep talking about like what we can do business wise and everything, but it's the politics that's fucked up.
yeah,
Policies, man.
Yeah, the fucking policies, bro. If we can get that shit fixed, bro, we could advance our state.
yeah,
But like I said earlier, man, I just think that those that profit off of that don't necessarily want that to happen, and that's why things have stayed. North Carolina and Alabama had relatively the same economy, um, about 100 years ago or so.
yeah,
But North Carolina, they focused on healthcare. They focused on tech. They reformed their tax service or system, and now they are like I said earlier, bro, like
yeah,
one of the best cities to live in, not just in America but worldwide. So
yeah.
That's what I. That's those are that's the 2 cents I got.
Yeah. Shit.
I
Anything
think,
else? Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if this ties into it because we kind of talking about like what we need as far as in the city, like as far as buildings or businesses and stuff. But I think it would be helpful if every kid had an advisor from like freshman year, like kind of like on some mentor shit, but like to already have you to already be funneling you in a certain direction.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be like at the event center, you know what I'm saying? Like you sign a kid up like on some YMCA type shit, but they got a uh what I just said,
Like
an
advise.
advisor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you like like when you get to school, like when you get to college, you got an advisor.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of a big problem is not only do we need to like as far as like he was saying about the education system, part of that is people not like you might be decently educated, but if you don't start thinking about your future until a couple months before graduation, you behind. You feel me? Like you should be on that sophomore year type shit, if not sooner. So
Yeah. So yeah, like after school too. Like I feel like one big separator is just like after school,
Yeah.
because some people got to work, but like for education, I feel like that's where the gaps start happening. Like everything that happens like outside of school, and so I feel like having an advisor step in kind of helps with that, gets people on track.
yeah, for sure.
Shit. So we good.
Yeah. I don't know what we about to talk about next, but
Just
I've been
editorial. So anything.
I've been in and out of this Spurs Thunder game, man, and the Thunder was whooping ass. I'm talking about belt to ass, fool. And then and then Wimby got in the game. Y'all talking about he ain't great or he ain't good because they still suck, but shit, he made them a lot better real fast. The score was like 39 or 49. I looked up, score 46 to 49.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
He was better
That's
than he was, bro.
that's plus minus right there.
But look at who they got around them. Nigga, they brought the Aaron Fox over there, bro.
Yeah.
And them boys is cramping. Them boys is cramping. You know, OKC cool right now.
What I mean by Wimbyama is great, not good.
Yeah.
Um, like individually as a player, like as a Hall of Fame talent, he's second to none, bro.
Yeah.
But I think where he probably would make the most impact is playmaking for others on his squad because I don't think his team has a real true playmaker on it. Um,
Nah.
you could say probably Castile or maybe De'Aaron Fox or even Dylan Harper.
Yeah.
But
Julian Champagny.
I think that Wembanyama, when he has the ball in his hand, is when he's most effective.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then he has to be able to create opportunities for others. Um, Coming up, shooting threes and shit like that, bro. Don't want to see that shit no more, bro.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck how tall you is, bro. I don't give a fuck how well you can dribble the ball between your fucking legs, bro.
Yeah.
I need rebounds. I need rim protection, bro, and I need you to be able to swing that motherfucker when it's time to do that.
Yeah.
Give a fuck about that tall ass shit he be doing, bro. I can care less, bro. But that's me though. That's me though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like high school coaches back in the day. Like if they would have had a Wembanyama, shit.
That
He
nigga
wouldn't
wouldn't be dribbling no fucking basketball, bro. Nah, bro. What
wouldn't
the
be
fuck?
dribbling it and then shooting it as soon as he comes across court. I'll
Nah,
tell
bro.
you that.
Fuck him, bro. Like, nah, bro. That nigga be sitting down, bro.
Wouldn't be doing that. I guarantee you. Like, you got to put some respect on these basketball coaches' name across America. The ones that are 50 plus. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because that's some YN shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's some young nigga shit, bro. Coming across the court, bro.
That's some nigga, that's some coaches really who either have some superstar talent and that nigga just it doesn't really have any regard. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really think Steph Curry and these triple double niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like fucked up X's and O's, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, like
talking like Westbrook, LeBron, like
bro.
Yeah.
Like Harden, bro.
Harden.
Saying these niggas is gonna dribble, you know what I'm saying, the whole shot clock.
Yeah.
Pass it to you with 1.3 seconds on it and expect you to do some Ray Allen versus the Spurs shit.
Yes.
Better do that shit too, bro.
You better do that shit, bro. These niggas do not respect PJ Tucker because his 3-point percentage is so ass because James Harden fucked that shit up. You know what I'm saying? James Harden used to pass this nigga the ball with 1.3 seconds in the shot clock. They made him the corner nigga, but you can't lock in when you only got that much time and the defender's on you. You can't even create any separation. It's just catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Fall asleep, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like niggas made that shit acceptable, bro. And nah, bro, you know, it's the fans' fault because the fans purchased tickets. New niggas was gonna come to their town and do that shit for 48 minutes plus. You feel me? And you paid to go watch niggas do that shit.
Niggas to be corner boys, bro.
You paid to go watch the corner boys. Shoot 12% from three, bro. Like I could have watched Kane do that shit.
I know we ain't talking about this, bro, but hey man, I'm gonna have to ignore y'all advice, bro, and go to Africa, bro.
Shit. All right.
Gonna have to ignore y'all advice, bro.
Yeah, we told him not to go to Africa.
Like respectfully though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Why y'all told him that?
Niggas saying I might not come back, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you going if they saying that?
Hey, I can't say I can't say right now, bro. But once we get off, bro, I'll let you know.
You on some passport bro shit?
Hold on. No, I ain't saying all that.
You let's get him what he talking about when he already said he couldn't talk about it online.
Right, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like
he do that shit, bro.
Man. Come on, bro.
So is it a wrap? Or we got something?
Oh man.
So we still going? All right. So we'll save it till the end.
Wrap shit up, man.
I'm just
Hey man, it's been what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Oh well, shit, wrap it up then.
Yeah.
What Takeoff said? Wrap it up then. Oh, that was Quavo. Wrap it up then.
All right. Shit, just signing off. You know what I'm saying? Had the homie Phil with us. You know what I'm saying? Hope to have him back next week. But same time next week, 7 p.m. Look for us. You know, we'll be right back. Salute to y'all.
Hey man, if
I feel like I had more to say, low key.
If Alabama lose, bro, I'm gonna be ranting on this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I lose that game.
Hey man, look, shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant, you feel me? Shout out to Dwayne Carter, you feel me? Shout out to who else? Shout out to Chameleon, you feel me? Shout out to Saha the Prince. Shout out to J. Cole. Shout out to All Star. Not J. Cole, Starlito.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Lido,
That All Star. I thought that was the same person.
the All Star,
It is. It
Cashville All
is.
Star.
It is. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Shout out
Shout
to
out
all
to
the women that's 5'4" and under, that's 200 pounds plus.
Hey,
Um,
yo,
okay. I like that.
shout out to the ladies that's consulting, breast doctors about their breast reduction. We don't need you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the niggas out there that's trying their hardest to get it back on their feet. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? This is a world, this is a place where they don't want you to win, brother. But you must win. However you gotta win.
shit. It's that easy.
But shout out to the BBWs though, bro. Love them. Special place in my heart.
Yeah,
All right. Now look,
Shout out
now
to
you
the
know what I'm
East
saying.
Side, bro. Shout out to the
I'm
East
I'm
Side.
with Phil. You feel me? But
yeah.
you feel me? Like if your shit is down here, like if your shit touching your waist, you might need a breast reduction. But if you got some good
You need
shoulder
breast
boulders
Don't
reconstruction,
listen.
and
bro.
they
Don't listen
still
to them.
sitting
Don't
up,
listen to them, ladies.
You need breast reconstruction, bro, if your shit down there, bro. Because once you get that reducted, you feel me? You still don't want them to sag, you heard? You
Nah,
feel me? So they need
yeah.
reconstruction. That's when the
I like a
plastic
sag, bro.
in there,
You
bro.
like
Yeah.
it?
I'm not
I
I'm not
like a
saying
little
they should
bit, but
do it.
not.
I'm just saying if given that context, I'm not mad at it. That's all I'm saying. But
Y'all don't like them
um
plump with a little sag on them, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? She take her shirt off, bro. They hang a little bit.
Boom. Nah.
nah. But look, Phil, since you know what I'm saying, I'm picking up what you putting down, right? All right. Shout out to the ladies that ask you if you got a condom, but they don't make you use it. They just wanted to ask you just cause. You feel
Yeah.
me? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
One of the ones that be like, you be like, can I take it off? And she be like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey man. Shout out, shout out to them girls that ain't got no kids.
Rip.
Yeah.
You feel me? It ain't even that you ain't got a lot of bodies, but you was smart enough not to.
I ain't gonna say all that.
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is I'm not equating not having kids to not having a lot of bodies.
Okay.
All I'm saying is they was wise enough to not have no kids.
She got that IUD motherfucker installed.
Hey man. Shout out, hey, if you got an IUD, shout out to you.
All right.
You feel me?
I feel you.
Hey man. Hey man. Shout out to them girls that fuck you for the money, but fuck you first.
Ah, I ain't lying.
Hey, you already know what's going on. You already know what's going on. Hey man.
Hey yo, shout out to Dippin' Dots, bro. They had a hell of a creative. Bro. I'm still trying to figure out how they did that cookies and cream and like Dippin' Dot setting. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Some creative
Hey,
shit.
shout out to the girls who don't smell like nothing at all.
Yeah.
Ah,
Shout
yeah.
out to the water. Shout out to
Shout
the
out to the
water.
girls that do got it.
Yeah.
Yo, but shout out to the
Yeah.
water. You feel me? Especially want to shout out the water, the good water. You feel me? That's what we're gonna call it. You heard?
H2O.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Because they got different type of water, bro. You know what I'm saying? Did you get your water from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Natural spring, bro.
Is
You
it
heard?
Natural
distilled?
springs.
Is it purified? Is it natural?
Is it Coachella? You heard?
Yeah. Hey, that's
Is
that $10 water.
That bro got his water, bro. They said bro got some groundwater, bro. Bro got some well water in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is it Coachella? Is it Woodstock?
it's both.
Nah, you don't want that Woodstock, bro. You need to look at pictures of the last Woodstock concert. You don't want that water. You never want that water right there,
Bro, whatever happened to South by Southwest, bro?
For real.
That's where you at, right? You should.
Yeah.
You.
I'm in Austin. I mean, I'm in Dallas, but
Yeah,
it's
but
in
it's in
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like right
Yeah.
up the street. That's Central Texas, right?
Bro, I got to go to Houston and see my boy KD, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm saying, ain't that an airline, South by Southwest?
Southwest.
Southwest is an airline.
Hey,
Okay,
you
never
could
mind.
go catch
I'm confused.
KD play Wemby, bro. You could catch KD play Wemby, bro. You could go to San Antonio, bro, and catch. You feel me?
Bro, that shit like 8 hours away.
What,
Damn,
San
that shit
Antonio?
far.
I thought that shit was like
Yeah.
2 hours away.
Nah, that shit far as fuck away from Dallas.
Real talk?
Yeah,
Let
Lee.
me look
was
that
like
shit
2,
up, bro.
3
So I
hours.
want to learn, bro.
Texas big as hell.
I thought it was like 2, 3, 4 hours.
Nah, bro.
2, 3,
Hey,
4
man.
hours.
Shout out to the girls that fly themselves up.
Oh, nah, that shit ain't number 3 hours and 50 minutes, bro. That's a trip, bro. Easy money.
Like 2, 3, 4 hours, bro.
You know
It's
what
Salute.
I'm
still
saying?
long though.
That's easy,
I
bro.
mean, it's a ride though, but you in Central Texas, bro. You in
Yeah,
one of the
I'm in
best
Texas,
places you
bro.
can get to everything, bro.
I won't see no niggas out there, bro.
Oh, you'll see niggas, bro. They got some
Chat,
wild
chat,
niggas.
chill, chat, chill, chat.
Like they got some gangsters in San Antonio, bro.
Well,
Man, Charles Barkley said ain't no fat women out.
He was
True.
lying. Come on, that's
Y'all were.
nigga from Lee. No,
Yeah.
ain't-
Sheesh. I thought it would have been just Latinos.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. What's up with women? I mean, what's up with niggas liking bigger women lately? Like, I'm not like mad at it or nothing like that. It's just kind of weird.
Hold
Like,
on, bro. What you mean?
That's always
what's
been the
weird
thing.
about it. No. What I'm
Been used
saying
to that,
is the weird thing about it is because it's not necessarily you feel, but somebody else they ain't never just like fucked with that before. But it's like now they acting like you feel me. Like
It's
that's
hot shit. Yeah, I know
you
what you
feel
mean.
me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused at. Like what? Why now? You feel me? Cause
Say, hey, she never
oh,
gonna.
my phone had
Dog, Bama's
man.
getting smashed, dude.
Hold on, Bama getting thrashed, bro.
Yeah.
I
They down
told
by
you, nigga.
21, bro.
Nigga
That's
said he
crazy.
can't have. Oh shit, they is getting smacked. God damn.
They wasn't supposed to get smacked like that, though.
Nah.
Hell no, G.
But I ain't
Nah,
believe that shit.
it was like as soon as we started talking about them boys, man.
I told you, I've been faking on Fire Line for like 4 weeks.
Man, that boy 6 for 15, bro.
Yeah,
I told
what are you doing, man?
Look, I told T this nigga was gonna shoot 24 shots.
That nigga 6 for 15, bro. Ain't nobody else helping him out either, bro. Like
Get the
it's
Yeah,
fuck out
that's
of
what
here.
it is. That's what it be though.
Niggas
Sometimes.
wanna help.
Yeah.
Niggas wanna help. Don't put it on them like that, bro. I will not let you do that. When they got
hey, bro.
you know who
One
threw
nigga,
the pussy,
one
bro.
nigga got 15 shots. The next nigga got 10 shots, and then it's another nigga that got 7 shots. Everybody else ain't got no more than 5.
Hold up. Another he got 15 and the next nigga got 10.
Yeah.
This shit is not balanced. It's not balanced. And then the next nigga got how much?
7.
Look how that shit staggered, bro.
And then the next nigga got 4.
That nigga gonna have
Yeah,
like 20 shots at the end of the
quick
game.
sec.
He gonna have 20 shots.
Yeah, man, I gotta go pick up my food and shit.
Yeah, me too, man. I'ma holler though, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Peace, love, and joy to all my people out here.